hello.
Hey, I'm gonna be a little bit late into the session because I gotta let the dogs out. Here in about like 10 minutes because I just fed them.
Alright. So now we have to answer the question, who let the dogs out?
Yeah, it's me.
Yeah.
It's me.
Just the whole song playing and then at the very end, yeah, that's me.
I did that.
Oh, are you excited for tonight?
Very. I don't know what happened last Sunday because I wasn't here. I don't think was I here? I
Yeah,
don't
you
remember.
were.
I what? No, it's 2 Sundays ago. Yeah, we were. We got we slapped the Satan out of horror.
Yeah, quite literally.
And
Uh,
then she made some romantic moves at me. I was like, well, yeah. Yeah.
things are happening.
They're moving. Hey, look at that over there. Something distracting.
I can so easily picture you being asked, it's like, so are you two progressing things romantically? And you'd be like, things are, they're happening.
They're happening. They're
Happening.
happening. Hey, what's that over there? Just start walking off that direction.
No, just like, it's happening. It's like, do you want to provide specifics? Nope.
Let's go back. Let's go back.
Ooh, there's a charity tab.
Kretz is really riding. I mean, not Kretz. Bodak is really riding on this tablet, giving him a promotion. Okay. Promotion, maybe some new armor. Be funny though if you got nothing for it and they were like, "What the fuck is that?"
I mean, what I think would be funnier if y'all got, like, thrown in jail.
That would be hilarious. I might pee a little bit.
I'm just saying, like, you never know. Y'all have been gone a while.
Gone a little bit. Well, to be fair, they probably presumed we were dead. We did fall into a giant gaping hole and we weren't down there when they got down. So I would assume we're presumed dead.
I guess we'll have to find out.
But
I'm,
again,
I'm excited.
Bodak may not be arrested. He is town's guard, so he has credibility with the guard.
I totally forgot I posted trap ideas in one of my private chats. And I just looked back and went, I know what I'm putting in today.
Let's see. This, I don't remember it being called the FBI Peacemaker.
Oh, yeah.
Federal Bureau of Investigation Peacemaker.
Yeah. I'm stoked.
It's gonna be crazy.
It is gonna be crazy. You guys are, oh, so close.
We're literally a days out. The
Yeah,
only thing that could make
I
derail
mean,
this whole situation is
Days
if we
Out
got dropped
is
into another universe again.
Days Out is a very low presumption.
Very low. Honestly, well, I say days. I really mean like maybe 2 or 3 weeks out. Get there.
Probably
But
a
like
day by train.
a day by train, if you would.
It's like going a day by teleportation. Well, yes, but
But
but no.
uh, The only way I could foresee this going wrong is if we get bamfed into another realm again. Like we walk up on frame where the Bone Lord grabs us and we're in the fucking.
Surprise! Still not in the overworld.
Well, welcome to the Shadow Realm. I got a job for you. I got kicked out of power and I need you to kill 7 lords. You son of a bitch.
Ninja, didn't we just do this? Yep. Same as the first verse. Oh, that'd be so
Second
mean.
verse, same as the first. Get on to it.
This Bone Lord's really well aware of things that have been happening. Yes, yes, he is.
Yes, I've been tracking you since I stabbed your hand. I have your vial of blood right here. Take small vial.
Okay, so I only recently discovered the song Hoots Force, and I fucking love it.
Let me see.
Alright, so you haven't heard of this either then.
No.
It's so good. Like, it's on my list to to add to my car radio.
I like the start of it. I'll have to give it a full listen to later. It has a nice. It's like that. What's it called? Techno rock
Yeah.
type feel. I fuck with that. Makes you want to be in space. Commit space war crimes.
You want to guess where I first heard this?
Where?
On the Ragnarok VR game.
I haven't played that yet.
Oh, it's good.
My VR's been also acting fucky as of recent. It might be high time once I get the money again to get a new one because mine is acting kind of. Then again, I own a Rift S. That system is really fucking old and outdated. I don't want to get a quest, but I might have to.
Yuck. Where the fuck is the rest of the party?
I don't know. Give them a few minutes, like 2 minutes. I have to take these puppies out, so they got a little bit of time.
No. I'm not giving them time.
I guess I won't have any time. Because I'm going to be outside for maybe like 10 or 8 minutes.
You know it's always weird whenever, like, you find a genre that you didn't know existed, and you're like, I must now explore more of this.
Oh dear.
Don't worry about it.
What did you find?
Hoots Force.
No.
What?
Fair enough, to be honest.
Why are you giving this shit?
I'm not really.
It's an excellent song.
It is.
Why do you sound depressed over this?
I don't know.
He's like, oh, no class. Oh no, no class.
No, I'm more upset with myself.
For what?
Several things.
Lord. So I made chocolates in molds today.
Chocolates and molds.
In molds. So, like silicone molds. They turned out really well.
Fun.
First batch, I overheated the chocolate.
I'll be back. These puppies need to go out now.
Alright.
Fair enough.
Yeah, overheated it, made a very clay-like substance.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But The second batch turned out really great. Threw them in the freezer for half an hour. They're glorious. They're all little gaming shapes.
That's fun.
Oh yeah. I can actually snag them here in just a second. There you go.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun. Nice.
So they 100% taste of milk chocolate, which they're made of, and it's very obvious. And I'm like, yeah, I don't need to know enough about chocolate, and I could tell you this is absolutely 100% milk chocolate.
Nice.
But yeah, I found this mold at Joann Fabrics. I was in there looking for a gift for someone.
Mm.
And I just saw these and I went, I'm gonna make some chocolate.
Know what? Fair enough.
Yep. Where's the rest of our damn party?
Unknown.
Especially considering, like, 2 of them were, like, texting today. Honestly, Sona, I thought of all the people who wasn't going to be here on time, it would be you.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, you said earlier you hadn't slept.
Yeah, but then I went to sleep.
For what, 3 hours?
No, I slept from 2 to, like, 10 minutes ago.
Still 5 hours, Jesus.
Hell of a nap. Glad you got it, though. Like, shit.
At what point does nap transition over to sleep?
Probably
When the
after, like,
next
3
day
hours.
rolls around.
Oh, okay, or that.
So if I go to bed at 1 in the morning and I wake up at, like, 9 at night, that's just a nap?
Yes.
That's awful. That's an awful definition.
Nap.
God. Well, Tatabi, are you at least excited for today?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
One step closer to Fraymore.
Listen, Fraymore is not what I'm looking forward to.
Why? It's not like your name and face will be plastered all over there.
If it is, I'll be honestly surprised. However, I do have the sneaking suspicion that my sister's gotten up to some less than
Less
wholesome
than legal.
less than legal or wholesome shit while I've been in hell.
She now has a full-blooded harem.
Honestly, at that point, I'd just be impressed. Like, damn, sis. Okay.
Little did she know this is full wraparound for fuck, what was my character's name?
For fuck, yeah, honestly, with a harem, that makes sense.
What?
Lildra?
Yeah. She, your tiefling sister turns out to be the goddess of lust. Who trains
I will
the
punch
next
you
goddess of
in the
lust.
goddamn face. Hard. No fucking hesitation. Laugh now, motherfucker.
I'll keep laughing, thank you. Oh my god.
Honestly,
There-
Tatabi wouldn't be okay with it, but me out of character would be like, oh my god, yes!
There's just things in this universe that just make me laugh so hard. Because it's like, suddenly things just align and it's like, yes!
Yeah, have a deep level of concern as to what the fuck we've gotten ourselves into.
Don't worry about it.
I am worried about it. Thank you very much. I'm excited for it. I am also excruciatingly worried.
It'll be fine.
That's what everybody says before shit hits the fan.
Yep.
I don't feel like that's a quote.
So, at this point, I'm just wondering, like, how are people this late? Especially one that I was texting an hour ago.
I mean, a lot can happen in an hour.
Yeah? Yeah, it can, but, like, still. Oh, Zach, you might appreciate my, my new Minecraft name that I have on my server.
Oh dear.
I'm the old man with a stick.
Shut the fuck! You are a bastard and a scoundrel.
I love it. Look, the thing I've said since day one for that server is, it's okay, my wizarding days are long behind me.
And here we are.
Look, I'm just saying, I have considered making some of this canon. You might run into an old man who's considering taking up a farm, and he used to be a wizard.
Alright,
I already ran
I'm
in.
back.
I already ran into a motherfucker. And I already ran into the motherfucking stick in the tree.
Yeah.
Stick in the tree? What the fuck is a stick in a tree?
It was a stick in a tree.
It's like the wire on a stick that you ran into?
No, it was that magical thing that blew me backwards. Oh wait, you were asleep during that. Never mind. Don't worry, Ninja just told me about a magic item that I hate with every fiber of my being, and then I tried to touch it, and thank God I failed to save.
What a magic item is that?
I am not divulging his secrets.
I just want to point out, like, I explicitly told him how the trap was gonna work. Told him everything about said item, and then he still went and touched it.
To be fair, like, in my defense, in terms of where he was talking about the trap being placed, it was not in a tree in hell.
Yeah, I
It's
did.
a tree in the
it-
overworld, which is another version of hell.
No, it literally was like, I'm just gonna put it next to a bunch of blanks. Because they're sure as shit gonna go for it. And I was just like, well, I mean, literally in my head, I mean, this isn't next to a bunch of anybody, really. And it's definitely not obvious like he said it was going to be, so fuck it. Meanwhile, you gave me, like, give these 3 saves, and I was like, ah!
You know what? I'm just glad it was someone other than me doing stupid shit. I'm just glad it's someone other than me touching something that may or may not have been rigged to be a trap.
Listen, if I had gotten that, well, yes, I probably would have died eventually.
I would have saved you.
I don't know about that, but like, I also straight up would have just, like, pretty much been the equivalent of a level 17. Just
unlimited power for unlimited risk.
yeah, pretty much.
I'll give them just a few more minutes before we just slap this thing on the ass and get on with her.
Slap it on the app.
Slap it on the app.
Shut the fuck.
That sounds like a good saying for an app. I'm just saying.
Slap it on the app.
Like, I feel like that's risky enough that people who know the saying will understand, but also PG enough that those who don't won't get it.
Honestly, you're not wrong, and that upsets me.
Listen here, anybody who might be listening to this in the future, if you take my idea, I just want credit.
Not payment, credit.
Credit. So what are the plans for today?
Travel.
Wab. Alright. Oh, I just want to point out, I went to Taco Bell. Because I was like, I just want some damn tacos. I go, can I get two of the Chipotle cheddar chalupa combos? Like, I just want the combo. And there's like this long, awkward pause, and it's like, we don't have those. And like, I had been looking on their website, so I'm like, alright, maybe it's just a local thing, it's fine. I finish my order, I look up to their like, menu board, it's smack dab in the center at the very top, and I'm like, I hate everybody. Like, it's right there. But I'm also nice enough to customer service that I wasn't gonna fight it. I was just like, alright, whatever.
What a kind soul.
Look, I treat retail and customer service workers a lot nicer than most people. Like, if you tell me you're from, like, VP, it's like, go fuck yourself.
Nah.
It's like, but I've earned my position, yada yada. It's like, I don't give a shit. Go suck someone else's dick. But, like, if you're, like, low-level workers, minimum wage stuff, it's like, oh, I'm so sorry I messed up. It's like, it's no problem. Take your time, do whatever you need to do. I don't care. Hey.
Rowan. What?
I was talking with my neighbor.
Oh, my bad.
Nice. Tell your neighbor I say hello.
Oh, she's in the middle of moving.
Look,
Tell your neighbor I said goodbye.
Damn. I just always like that, because it's like, tell your neighbor I said hello. My friend from the internet named Smonk said hello. Who? You don't know him.
Nicholas says hello.
It definitely wouldn't work either because she's an older little lady. She would
Let me
what?
explain what the internet is.
No, she's smarter than that. But
Tell her long lost
She would think you're a geek.
grandson Nicholas says hello.
That's awful.
Anyway, so good news. They got a new house.
Oh, nice.
So they're moving. They're not going to rent anymore. Bad news. Their 18-year-old cat died.
Aww.
Oh.
Good news again. They're giving me all the leftover litter that I didn't get to use.
Faye, this is an emotional whiplash. I can't handle this.
Are they looking for a puppy?
I know your cat just died, but how about a puppy?
I got two new dogs, fresh off the grill. Maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks old.
Fucking pardon?
Why
Fresh
do
off
you...
Fresh out the oven.
Oh my god.
Malnourished, hungry, looking for lots of love.
I can't take y'all anywhere.
So
No, you can't.
we're gonna get started before this goes even weirder. Last we left off, you guys were on the trail.
On the road again.
Yep. He somehow has a guitar that he's playing. It's not well, but it's something.
I fear that I'm gonna have a post-traumatic response to any kind of music.
What about country?
I will absolutely stomp your throat into the dirt. in your
Why
sleep.
don't you like country music? Please tell me.
Anyway, so we had just woken up, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's garbage.
We were supposed to stop in we're supposed to make a stop before Praymore. Which fuck.
We were
I gotta
going to
remember
go
which
to
city
High
we're
Guard.
supposed to. High Guard?
Yeah.
Are you sure it was High Guard?
Yes.
Yes.
I mean, we're literally started from the divide, and we're going down and I can't remember who it was, but someone asked, "Hey, can we stop off in High Guard?" And we're all like, "Yeah."
I think it was Horu,
It was.
personally. Here, then my hunches are correct. I don't know why she wants to stop in High Guard.
It's not a hunch, it's a memory. There's a difference.
Well,
You know,
it's a
words
good
are
thing
hard
we have this
sometimes.
cart since she's asleep.
What is she?
Timing.
And
Reading homosexuals.
Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey.
Hello, I'm with
the one
the.
had just went, "It's great that we have this cart because she's asleep."
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hi.
You were the one who wanted to go to High Guard, right?
Hi,
High
yes,
Hrothgar,
because-
huh?
Yeah, I want to go to High Hrothgar real quick.
Another fantasy thing. Don't worry about this.
I'm like a god or something?
It's only 7,000 steps, it's fine.
It's only 7,000. Hey, that's pretty easy. All things considered.
In comparison to fucking what?
I have a horse, motherfucker. Eat my ass.
Well,
You're not riding on the horse.
I don't want to be on the horse. It's fiery.
It
We have
you
imbues
like
two
you.
fire.
horses.
It imbues you with fire resistance.
I have fire resistance.
Then you have fire resistance squared.
fire immunity.
Anyway, we want to get walking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Anyway, do you? Yes, we're in a cart. Okay, hold
We
on.
do?
Give us a second, though. Lizzie, do you want the PC? Okay, cheese.
You know what I said?
What do you want? Some chocolate cake. We'll have chocolate cake after.
That sounds like a
Alright.
euphemism.
Send me some of that.
Lizzie,
Alright.
hello.
Also, no, it's not an euphemism. We bought a vegan chocolate cake.
Oh, nice.
Give us like 3 minutes to get set up.
On the road again.
1 moment.
It's okay. Bodak is playing banjo as you're riding down the trail. The High Guard.
Yeah, if you guys give me just perception checks.
Alright.
Alrighty.
So, you guys are starting to see a bit more wildlife out here now. Some of it a bit larger than what you guys are used to, though that might have to do with its proximity to the mushroom forest and the need to survive. But you guys can see the mushroom forest today.
Ah, we're getting close.
I'm assuming that I've never seen this shit before in my life, correct, DM?
That would be correct. You've heard of it. You've never seen it.
Right.
It's
Tommy just over here like, what in the actual fucking shit?
Rowan just assumes because she hasn't been on land that much except at ports that this just normally happens in random areas.
Oh, no. It's,
No, that right there, that's a
it-
death forest. You don't go in
that-
there.
I'm pretty sure no layer of hell that I've seen is worse than that forest.
I mean, you didn't see the one that fucked up Sally originally.
I want to make sure I
No,
heard
I
this
didn't.
correctly. You said it was giant mushrooms, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, but the air is so toxic that you will die if you just stand in it.
Well,
That can be said
that's
for a lot of
legend.
places.
I've also heard stories of people mutated, being changed by just staying inside the forest too long. I don't think you
No,
would
that's-
die necessarily. You might come out a little bit crazy or a little bit more sick or like have a third arm.
A third
what
arm.
all
You know,
this
a third
is?
arm sounds nice.
Yep.
Honestly, I was about to say.
Then how are we supposed to get to High Guard? Is it
High
through this
Guard?
way?
No,
We
no,
just
High
go,
Guard.
we're going,
Yeah.
we'll just,
High Guard is up in the mountains.
yeah, it's a straight shot from the divide. There's a
No.
mountain pass somewhere.
Yeah. I thought it was like we were gonna have to go around like that.
Oh no, they're outside Pat. He pulls out the map, like he tries to make the mountains around Highguard a little bit more detailed. You want to make a roll for that, or like
Give me a history check.
a history check?
Yeah.
I can do that.
Can I help him, considering the fact that I'm also familiar with the area?
Oh yeah, why not?
Alright,
History
roll
with
for
advantage.
I mean, I kind of lived near Highguard.
So you're able to make it a bit more detailed in the fact that Haggard isn't just like one straight shot like from the Mushroom Forest. There are paths that go down to it, but there's also paths that loop around in this mountain range and lead downwards more. One of the more direct paths is from the Mushroom Forest, but it's also considered one of the more dangerous ones. So, really just depends on how you're looking to get around.
So we can either make the dangerous trek if we think we're ballsy enough, go through the mushroom forest here. It's like a straight shot through Highguard. We won't necessarily die. There's a possibility we will get sick. We'll mutate into some sort of monstrosity. We may have lung problems. We could also have liver damage.
Being the
I've heard
only
people
cleric in
losing
the
toes.
group, I vote that we don't go that way.
Being the only what?
I vote we go the safe way.
No,
I
no,
also-
you're not getting out that one.
The safe way, we're right here. We should go
God
up through
damn
the
it.
forest. There should be a passage somewhere right around here.
Hold up. What did Keelosh say to me specifically?
In regards to what?
The task, the reason why I'm going to Highguard. Did he give me a specific location?
He said Highguard.
Yeah,
Highguard,
that's all he said.
yeah, Highguard is a specific location. It's not like
Alright,
it's not the
I'm
mountain
guessing he'll
range.
give me more- I'm guessing he'll give me more details once I get there.
Yeah.
Like, you
Again,
need to go to Highguard to get a task done. Like, what task? I don't know, groceries.
you gotta pick up some groceries. Look, it's like your first Pokemon journey. He sends you off to go pick up his medicine. I don't know what you want.
Godly grocery gathering trip.
Now,
Just like fucking Gretz looking down like, I'm gonna need some lettuce and some tomatoes, some ham.
as I care about you three, he gestures to Horu, Sona, and Sophie. When we're in Highguard, that is another area where I kind of want you to stay generally around me. Don't stray too far. They're not as bad in Highguard, but
Excuse me, my sister's asking you a question.
No,
I'm
nobody
sorry.
comment on it. Just let it be.
What's the question? What am I answering? Wait, fuck. I meant,
Oh my.
anyways.
Just looking around for Sophie.
I meant to say Soma. Brain just words,
Do you
man.
know a Sophie?
No,
No?
that's the
Why?
crazy part. That name just came out of nowhere.
Okay.
I literally pulled that shit out of my ass. Soma. Yeah. I apologize. But generally, stay kind of close in case something bad happens. You don't gotta stay right beside me. Just stay close enough where I can hear you, shout.
Oh, come on. The mountains are my natural habitat. I'll be okay.
The mountains are your natural habitat, but it's also the natural habitat of dwarves and Goliaths. And one of those two races really doesn't like you, and the other one couldn't care less about your existence.
I bet I can
Not
climb, but
necessarily
it's
in a
an
bad
old
way
one.
or a good way. Like, there are Goliaths who don't really care if you're dying or if you're healthy, and the dwarves are just pissed off.
So does
Listen,
the
alright,
poison come from the mushrooms, or did it just live in a poisonous area?
Honestly, I don't know. It's
Like,
been
if we were to go to the edge of it, close enough to the closest mushroom, would we be okay?
like I said, I don't know. There's magical properties in that forest. Like,
Can I
there's-
roll a nature check to see if I know?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'll assist.
You'll assist.
I'll assist. We're gonna use our woman powers.
It's probably a bad idea to assist me, but that's fine. Oh, that's not too bad,
That's
considering.
not bad. You would know that it's actually probably a combination. Mushrooms on this size on their own are naturally poisonous because of the way they reproduce. But then the fact that Vordak said there's magical properties probably means it's closer to a fog that is created, rather than just like low hanging poison.
So, who wants to go on a culinary adventure?
I'm not opposed to eating them, but I'm much more interested in
An actual
Because
quite
extract
if
curious.
you
poison.
give me a night to read up on the spell to make sure I have it right, tomorrow I can use purified food and drink on the mushrooms.
It's not about. Okay. The forest itself is scary, but that's not the scary part about the forest. It's
No,
the
no, no,
things
I
that
know
live
that's
in
not
it.
the
That's a
scary part.
contradiction.
I know that's not the scary part.
I don't.
I'm just saying, who wants to go eat mushrooms?
I do.
A mushroom that, without purifying food, you would never get to eat without a chance of dying. So it's amazing. It'll be a one of a lifetime kind of thing.
I'll let you guys go near the mushrooms, but I don't generally want to be in the same area as that forest. Like, there are stories that are told specifically to keep people away from that forest.
I'd like
Here's
to
the
figure
thing.
out how to reproduce that poison.
I need to be in the back. Because if I go down, I won't be able to heal y'all from poison.
It's okay. I'm a healer.
Can you heal poison?
You
We'll
know,
figure it out.
I'm also a healer.
Can you heal poison?
Ah,
You
DM
walked
question.
into this. You fucking walked into this question.
Question
I
for
can
you,
heal
DM.
poison temporarily.
What's up, sir?
For
thanks.
in terms of like toxins and everything, with the level of proficiency that I have with medicine, do you think that Tatabi would be confident in his ability to neutralize a general basis on poisons and everything?
Uh, it's iffy, especially not knowing the exact properties of the poison, especially considering it can be magical in nature or it could be completely mundane. If it's
Yeah.
completely
Key.
mundane, you have a better shot of it. If it's magical, you have a lot less of a shot.
Well, I mean, I'm
To
also
give
proficient in Arcana. Like, I
Yeah.
literally have a +8 in both.
let me give you an idea. Not only is Horu proficient in the herbalism kit, she also has a natural understanding of plants in general. So, and she's a druid. So, just that culmination of things to help you
Isn't
out.
that a more recent profession though?
It is a recent procession, but Nagayoks, due to their need to eat, um, they have an innate sense of what plants do what. It's sort of like how like dwarves have an innate understanding of just like stonework and all that. It's a part of them. It's how they grew. It's how they adapted.
Well, I think between you and me, we could deal with at least some poisons.
Perhaps.
Well, like I said, you all are welcome to go down there. I'm not going near it.
Fair.
Oh come on, we need the big strong Goliath to protect us.
There is no amount of money, booze, and adult favors that could get me to go near that forest.
How about
Who's
that
holding the
axe?
stone plaque?
How about that
I'm
axe you
sorry.
wanted?
I'm gonna attempt to yank the plaque away from Bodak so he's forced to come along.
That's gonna be contested.
All
It
right.
is, but I have a skeleton.
All right. Go ahead and roll contested.
A question. Do I need to roll anything to resist minor illusion?
Uh,
Resist spider.
usually it's wisdom. Uh, sorry, wisdom or insight. Vodak keeps a hold of the uh, the
Tablet?
trophy. Yeah.
Haru
Would I
crosses
pass?
arms.
You would not pass that.
Ah, shit.
What did Horror do?
Start shining
Crossed
my
her arms and pouts.
a little bit more.
I keep casting it. It's like that spot you cannot get rid of.
Just like I won't humor your sisters in their thieving conventions, I will not humor you in your attempts on getting me killed violently in a mushroom forest.
I mean, mutating doesn't seem violent.
It's all fun and games until you get a third mouth.
Third.
Can I bargain with the cat to like annoyingly swat at Vodak?
Give me an animal handling check. Let's just see how this goes.
Perfect. All right, Mr. Skeleton is gonna be scratching his back of his head, and Horu will promise that this skeleton will provide infinite scratches. That's an athletics. That is not that is not at all what I'm trying to do.
Yeah, not quite.
Nice double backflip.
Oh, that does sound. Jesus Christ. It'll make a half-hearted attempt to swat at a Vodak.
I'll take it. I'll be back in a moment though.
So are we walking?
How do I download this? I want this image. You guys will be riding in the cart.
Okay. I'm just gonna continue practicing my kicks.
I am going to fucking shoot Pinterest. Every time I scroll up to the image, it starts playing again, and it has sound. But it doesn't give me a way to just open it or save the clip. And it's like, ah!
Don't you want to just listen every time?
No! I may have stumbled it back into a really awesome set of clips. So you guys are slowly getting closer to the mushroom forest as you carry on your journey down the path. Have you decided which route you guys want to take?
No, we haven't.
Alright.
Well, I don't want to get split up, so we can always do mushrooms another time.
Alright, I'm back.
We're
Let's
gonna do
go to high
mushrooms
ground.
another time, Vodak.
What's up?
We're doing mushrooms another time.
Okay. This is fun.
Maybe whenever I figure out how to stitch something that causes me to be immune to poisoning myself.
I mean, there was probably something in Framework. They're a little bit more scientifically advanced there.
Really now.
They have a pretty big alchemy, alchemical guilds.
Say less.
So, as the day gets near its end, you guys are finally
Bless you.
into
Thank you.
probably about a mile or two away from the mushroom forest. As the path does take a right-hand turn in the direction of Highguard.
Rowan waves towards the mushroom forest. Next time.
Hey, Rowan.
Yes.
You know, Trolley's very fast and can go into the ethereal plane. You just want to make a quick trip, considering it's getting late anyway.
No. I feel like it would be a bit dangerous.
Yeah, but you're a
Especially-
cleric, and I'm a big girl, and I have Sally.
Especially, I'm a cleric. I will probably pass out and die.
No, you won't pass out and die. You might feel a little sick, like you want to throw up, but I don't think you'll pass out and die.
Like I said, we can always do it another day, and then, I can have the spell to protect, a certain person from poison, like 2, maybe 3, and then we can send them through that way.
Well, like once we get the framework, the forest really borders right on the edge of the mountain. We can, like, framework's in the center of it all. It's on like dim light's not too far away. The forest is right on our doorstep. We can make a stop to Steep Smith. I hear there's like a secret temple south of Raymore.
Secret temple?
about a
You mean?
secret?
What do you mean by secret temple? That's literally the temple of legend.
I don't know what you're talking about. I saw it's a temple that's kind of there. I don't know about legends.
Question for you, by the way, Horu.
Yes.
Why are we going to High Guard?
Oh, Kilosh.
Godly
Who is a
obligation. Fair
Kilosh?
enough.
What do
God.
you mean, who is a Kilosh? He's the god of the dead. You see Nicholas here, Nicholas the Third?
Uh-huh.
Well, Kilosh said that he will make Nicholas the Third a little bit, well, tougher if I do a quick pass from him up in High Guard. And since
Mike.
High Guard is in a direction where we want to go anyway,
I'm just curious, cause like I touch a bone earth and release the Bone Lord. Now we're touching a dude named Kilosh, God of the Dead.
he is literally the lawful god of the dead, as in he is the guy who makes sure that your ancestors are not being molested by the Bone Man.
Is he actually lawful, or is he what he feels like should be lawful because he's a god?
Lawful's really just this perspective on society as a whole.
He's
Exactly.
he's a good god who's been very kind, and he just wants the dead to be at peace.
So he told you
Can
to
I
bring that
roll?
skeleton back to life.
Can I
No,
roll
the
a
skeleton
religion
is the
check
last.
to
Oh,
see if what he said was true about him being a good god for the dead?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have Nicholas assist.
No. That's not how that works.
Nicholas does a thriller dance
The
behind.
hokey pokey.
I
He does
roll
it.
ninja.
Yeah, I saw. So, by definition, Kilosh is lawful neutral. How you view him tends to lean on how you view the afterlife.
Mhm.
Effectively, if you view that the afterlife is just being uh, put to sleep and that's the end of it, he tends to be more on the good side of like breaking the chains that would pull a spirit back, so to say. The the physical the physical side, not so much. Uh, bones are bones, flesh is flesh. Not really cared for in that regards. If if you do believe that there's an afterlife or reincarnation, he tends to be more on the worst side for that, as he tends to be the one to break a lot of those chains that would theoretically keep you in said afterlife or bring you back. So it really depends.
I would see him as a good. Rowan's like, we live, we die.
Mm-hmm.
Nature eats us. We eat nature.
The thing is everything, to be honest.
Kilosh has been very kind to me.
I thought that guy couldn't commune with the gods anymore.
Well, he did it in a very roundabout way. I'm not actually talking to him. I'm talking to one of his servants who then relays the message to him, and then we have a middleman.
It's not just
Not
talking with more
Kailash.
steps.
I'm sorry, you both said at the same time. I did not understand
Sorry
that
about
earlier.
that. Go ahead, Musa.
Thank you. Why do you think that it's Kailash? What if it's not Kailash? What if it's something that's messed up with you?
I mean, Nicholas. She points at Nicholas. Nicholas points at you.
What you think that it would be the only thing that would be able to make that happen? She points at
Um,
Nicholas.
um, Horan would get on a knee and give Kilosh a quick prayer, asking him to prove his existence to his sister.
Kilosh's only response, damn, it took you that much to doubt me? Oh my god, fucking hell, it's
Well,
so
no,
hard to go to
she's
find good
not
servants.
doubting. She's not doubting him. She's asking to prove his existence to her
Because of
sister.
what? Doubt?
No, because her sister is doubting, not because she's doubting. There's a difference.
I'm playing.
Most of the mistakes are tongue out of the sky.
Uh-oh.
Listen, we have room for 8 people in a cart. If you wanted to ride, he could.
Wish my god gave me jobs. That'd be cool.
I mean,
Have you ever bothered to ask?
Yes, actually.
I technically am supposed to be spreading the word of threads, but I don't. So
Uh,
I'm really
or
just
would
doing my
rise,
job but slacking off.
or would rise and just say, "Yeah, he's busy."
Right.
By the way, I do have an image of the mushroom forest for you guys.
Hey,
Let me see that
Nice.
shit.
I was hoping for it, but they didn't mention it, so I was like, oh, I guess not. Then you come out here like, oh, by the way,
woo!
well, that's neat.
Like that's the size we're talking about for mushrooms.
I was
I
thinking more pink
actually
and
really pictured
purple,
that.
but that's really neat.
Whenever anyone says giant mushrooms, you know how the redwood trees are just crazy huge?
Mm-hmm.
I always picture that, but mushrooms.
That's
The
right.
shrooms.
I mean, this is pretty much exactly what I was thinking for the mushroom forest of blues and grays. Bioluminescent shit going around.
Oh yeah.
Hey, thought. You know how on trees they can have mushrooms growing off of them, or they're rotting in certain places?
Yep.
With the giant mushrooms, would they have smaller mushrooms growing out of them, or would they have small trees, saplings growing out of them?
I'm pretty sure neither.
They'll spoil my fun.
It was a question. I'm not. Fuck you.
You can be right and make me sad all the same.
Okay, fair. I apologize.
Let's make our way to Highgar.
We are.
I
We
thought
are
that's what we were
walking
doing.
right
We're
now.
walking and talking.
It is starting
Well,
to get late
technically
out.
we're sitting. Ooh.
So, it is getting late out, and as it becomes late, the glow from the mushroom forest becomes more apparent. It's really dim in daylight, but as the sun is setting, you start to see the very vibrant blue hue that hangs around that area, and the fog becomes a lot more apparent as it's also illuminated by the same source. So you can see that off in the distance during the night.
Am I the only one who has a bad feeling about them?
It's nice. I'll take second watch.
I'll do first.
Nicholas will just help all of you. He's vigilant like that.
I'll take. Which watch hasn't been taken?
Third.
I'll take third.
All right, so who has each watch? Because she's going to give specific instructions for Nicholas for each of those watches.
I'm first. Rowan second.
I'm second.
All right, with Katavi, he's going to feign kicks at him all night long. Not going to actually hit him, but just going to get close enough to almost hit him.
Hey,
I'll make food and water.
You know what? I'm gonna
Yes.
practice. You know what? I'm gonna with Nicholas doing that. I'm gonna practice actually like blocking attacks with my legs.
All right.
Like fuck it, why not?
we're setting up camp, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Haru, can I borrow your horse to stretch his leg?
You mean her? All
That's
right,
a big
fine, sure.
sentence.
Horu is going to summon up Sally, give her a quick scratch of the mane, and tell Sally that Musa wants to have a little bit of a ride, so just have fun.
Alright, Musa's gonna get on Sally and she's gonna look for her sister, Sona. Sona, do you wanna ride?
with you.
Okay, let's go.
You two have fun. Just keep in mind that Sally will only be up for an hour, so just don't go anywhere super far.
Got it, 2 hours. Let's go.
Oh no,
That's gonna be interesting.
Sally, sweetie, make sure they don't go too far.
Sally's like, I'm just a fucking horse.
Dude, Sally has an intelligence of 10. She is not just a fucking horse, dude.
Oh, okay. I didn't know
Average.
that.
She's a purr horse.
Oh. So, I'm gonna use Guardian of Faith before I go to sleep. It'll help watch the area, attack anything that's hostile.
All right.
Nicholas is gonna perform a dance routine for Rowan, and for Vodak when it's his shift, He's just gonna do what he did last night.
What did he do last night?
Cuddle up on the Goliath.
Lord.
Amazing.
Alright. Alright, so, Tatavi, give me your perception check for the, first watch.
Load, please. There we go.
Alright. So you watch as the sisters take out off on Sally. Your watch is gonna be fairly peaceful. You hear the occasional noise from the mushroom forest. The sound reminds you of how trees will grow in the wind.
Mhm.
But this is far like softer.
Hmm. How do I do blocking Nicholas's perceived attacks?
So at first it's a little tricky, and then you realize Nicholas is just on loop, basically. The same, like,
Oh, okay.
10 attacks, and it's like, oh, well, block. I have mastered all of these moves. Yeah. And just on a loop.
Alright, well, it's still good practice. Especially considering the fact that I haven't done this before.
Alright. Y'all are just something else. Gotta see what happens. There you go. Otherwise, the night is fairly quiet. You do see a cart pass by, kind of in the direction of Highguard.
Kind of.
Yeah. So, like, you can see that, like, the path goes forward, but you can see at some point they kind of, like, turn more right and then eventually head out of view.
Honestly suspicious.
Alright.
Alright, can I take note of what the cart looked like?
Yeah, it looked probably to be a merchant's cart. Something loaded in the back with a canvas over it, so that it wasn't either going to be seen or isn't going to go anywhere.
Tatavi over here just having a little flashback to his early days, just thinking, I could easily fucking take... No.
Yes.
Tatavi is a good boy, Tatavi is a good boy, Tatavi is a good boy.
I don't
But what
need
the
it.
fuck is a good boy?
I don't
No,
need
legitimately,
it.
that is what's going through his head right now, just, I don't need it. I don't need it.
We all know how this ends. Screaming off in the night, I need it, as you chase after a carriage.
Now he just veered off to the right to take a shit, that's all.
Alright. Regardless, I'm not chasing after the carriage.
Where's your sense of adventure?
Back home.
Touche.
No, that was an A+ answer. Well done.
Is it Rowan's turn yet?
I'm figuring out what's happening with the sisters.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just gonna preemptively roll this. for Rowan. You can make of it what you will. Oh my god!
Oh my god,
I-
Nicholas's dance performance is gonna be amazing.
I mean, there was a nat 1 in there.
Oh.
Yeah, that was at disadvantage.
Yeah.
This isn't that. This is at normal, which means
Oh, Lord.
I love that cliffhanger. This is at normal, which means
You'll see.
Do.
I mean,
we'll
we'll see when we wait.
I give it a 3. I feel like you held back on that. You could have done better.
I mean, fair. Considering the fact that that was like just a tiny gas burp due to the stomach issues. Yeah, fair. You know what? Understandable. Have a nice day.
I always worry when there's a long silence that I've been DM'd and I just haven't noticed it.
Nope. I'm finishing stuff up with the sisters.
Oh, I know, because I just checked. That's why I made that statement. I always think, oh no, did they DM me? And I didn't notice. No, it's okay.
Oh, I know. I just checked.
Oh, Lord.
Always good to hear.
I mean,
It's great to hear. You never know what's coming. It's
Exactly.
like, ooh.
It's the fun of D&D.
The only time you don't want to hear it really is when your character is dying and you hear, oh lord, from the DM. You're like, oh shit.
God fucking damn it, is there not enough?
I mean, the worst noise to hear is while you're dying and the dim goes, oh no. What's wrong, Malathane?
How much health do you have?
that is a bad one. I will admit, not the worst one though. The worst one's the ambiguous.
No. Like, I'm saying that directly after nothing from yours. It's like, what? Nothing? How much HP you got?
Nah, I think the worst one is what's your AC?
No.
Because it's so obnoxious.
Okay,
When
so
they ask what's your AC and they rolled a 26 to hit, like shut the fuck up.
okay, so there's actual reasoning behind that.
Because of abilities that can heighten your AC.
Yep, abilities that can heighten your AC or things that can be introduced before I know if it hits.
Yeah.
It's also to give you guys a chance to be bring up stuff like
I just
that.
want to go on to the skeleton dance performance.
I don't know why, but I thought you were gonna say it gives you a chance to let go of your character. More than
I feel.
It gives you a chance to let go of your character. No. That's so mean, but I love it.
Of course you do.
Look, it's just objectively funny.
Everybody knows you, Ninja.
Listen, I've had a few DMs in my life, and you're one of the nicest ones I've had. So
That's
I'm not
shocking.
used to it. I'm used to like really harsh things coming in. It's like, oh no, this happened. I'm gonna die, and you're like, oh, you got a little hurt. And it's like, oh, okay.
Deem I'm playing with earlier, like on Sunday mornings and everything, is of the opinion of, yeah, I'm gonna make your life a living hell.
Are you talking about
But if the
Rory?
dice say no,
Oh.
but if the dice say that you did well, then you do well, and I do not give a shit otherwise.
Don't worry, they're definitely not tempting fate.
Who would ever do that?
No, they'd
That's
never
silly.
do that.
Don't worry, they're definitely not doing what they've consistently done every time.
Well, I mean, they aren't, so. I'm alright.
I feel like that's a. They aren't. They're actually rewriting fate.
So, at this point, you would see Sally walking back with a coughing Musa on it to Tabi.
What? No. I'm not gonna leave Sona. Are you kidding me?
She pushed you back out of the area.
Yeah, I'm waiting at the edge.
Alright, fair enough.
Alright, I don't see anything.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Continue kicking.
So now you would be able to rejoin your sister then.
Yeah, we're going home. Use it.
What did you see?
I'll describe what I saw as we go home.
Alright. So then are you guys returning back to camp? Alright. Now you would see both the sisters returning with Sally.
Are they coughing?
Uh,
Actually, you know what? I'm not asking any questions.
I have to think about this. No, they wouldn't be.
Yeah, no, I'm not asking any questions regardless.
They just slowly walk past you, I guess.
Yep.
It's fine. Now time for Kodak to wake up.
I mean,
Photo.
no.
No?
Oh, okay.
No. We're getting on to Rowan.
Thank you.
My bad.
But Tatab, you would be able to wake up Rowan shortly thereafter and take your long-earned rest.
Almost like nudges her awake with a flaming foot, just like, oh shit. Puts it out.
Kicks the dirt some more. There we go.
There we go.
Oh,
Rowan.
hi.
Hello.
I wonder how those mushrooms taste.
Shrugs.
Oh, have a good night.
You too. Just wraps self up in his tail. Catches the ground on fire for a second to heat it up, and then just lays in a smoldering pit wrapped up by a scorpion tail.
Strange man.
I like warm.
So give me a perception check. Alright. So, as you keep an eye out, you often look over at the mushroom forest, just kind of observing it. About 3/4 of the way through your shift, you look back and you just feel like something's off. Give me a quick history check.
Hey, boy.
You're squinting. You start counting the mushrooms. One of the larger mushrooms is missing.
Oh, boy. Who would be the best person to go for this?
You're missing something, Ninja.
We'll get to it.
Wait a minute, what?
We'll get to it.
I'm gonna go wake up Bodak.
All right. So this entire time, part of what caused you to look away in the first place would be the fact that Nicholas was doing a very well choreographed dance, like impeccably well timed. That it's like you keep looking away because you want to make sure everything's fine, but then you have to look back. You're like, but damn, can that skeleton dance? And look back, it's like, no, I'm supposed to be on watch. But is he really doing a head spin? Oh my god!
Yeah, he's sentient. He is sentient.
Literally,
God.
literally, just like when they said break dancing, they didn't mean breaking bones for this motherfucker.
Wait, can Nicholas talk to us, or is
Nope.
he just walking skeleton?
It's just a magical corpse.
Okay. I'll
He's
still
an
wake up
extension
Bodak.
of Horu's will.
Bodak,
Okay.
you're nudged awake.
Be right back.
My lord. What's going on?
Okay. So you see that line of mushrooms over there? Before, there was one more of them. One of them's missing. It's one of the creatures that was in the forest. Giant mushroom imposters that try to eat us or something.
Maybe. He's like half awake, squinting. The things from the forest don't leave the forest, so as long as we're far enough out, we should be fine.
Here's the question: how far enough out is far enough? Now you roll survival to know that.
Sure. Why not?
Yay.
Nicholas does a triple backflip.
I mean, the most logical answer to you is they probably don't leave the fog area, but outside of that, you have no idea.
You're worrying too much about it. Was everybody here when you woke up?
Looks around.
Does the head count? Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Then we're probably fine.
Nicholas
Going back
does
to
the split.
Is it my shift? Am I supposed to be awake?
No. I'm sorry.
He pats Ron on the face. It's okay. It's okay. Pat. He goes back to fucking sleep. He's gone.
Face. He's just
You
slap
get face
her.
pats. Just pat, passes the fuck back out.
Anyway. Call. I will continue my watch.
The skeleton throws his ass back.
I see he's learned from the paladin of throwing it back.
Listen, I already told you I don't want to see any twerking.
It does not matter. This thing is like pre-programmed. It just keeps going. But eventually your shift would come to an end.
Hey, Bodak.
Yes.
It actually is time to get up now.
He
The
gets up.
skeleton jumps onto your chest like a damsel in distress.
I throw the
back.
skeleton.
Rowan just blinks and goes into the tent.
I literally cross my arms behind my back, dropping the skeleton.
The
Nice.
skeleton will keep on repeating despite its attempted fallings.
Alright, time to do that. Great perception.
Yep. Your shift is quiet. You hear the birds start to chirp as the sun begins to rise. You see 3 more caravans that this time are headed more southeasterly than the route you are taking, but otherwise nothing interesting happens.
peaceful, just the way I like it. As the sun comes up, he stands up. Alright, everybody gets up. Get up. He starts, like, nudging people with his foot. It's time to go. Wake up. Come on. Chop, chop. Let's go. Claps his hands. Bangs on his armor a little bit. Come on.
Please stop making the noise.
You didn't get woken up in the middle of your night's sleep. Get the fuck up.
Your point being, it's not my fault you did. Why am I being punished?
Well, you're not being punished. You're just waking up on time.
I wish I had a couple pots and pans so I could bang them together to reenact what you were doing.
I ain't getting no sleep because of y'all. Y'all ain't getting
I
sleep.
ain't got no sleep because of me. By the way, Vodak,
Is
do you think I could reconstruct your muscle on your thigh?
you think you could reconstruct my muscle on my thigh?
Yes, as practice.
That sounds painful.
That
It
muscle
is.
looks fine to me. What are you reconstructing?
I want to make the contractile's tissues shorter, so it moves faster.
That sounds complicated.
Doesn't that count with the added drawback of making your muscles weaker?
No, actually, muscle strength is based pretty much entirely on thickness.
I thought it was based on the length of the. You know what? Never mind. Cleric,
Yes.
can you tell him how it's a stupid idea and we should just go?
Tavi already hopping in the carriage, pulling out dagger, looking at his own leg like,
It's not stupid, it'd just be painful.
Yeah, it's not.
I mean-
I don't really have any,
I
anything
sewed
about
the
my
tail into my nerves.
I'm not you. I'm not built like you. You and me are not the same.
You know what, fair.
You are a Kiki McGee boy. I am
Disturbing.
but a funny Goliath.
Yes, you are pretty funny.
You know, surprising enough, I don't have a spell that numbs pain.
Do you have a spell that heals?
Mini.
Then, Tatabi just cuts open his thigh, basically from knee up to the hip.
Hey, you're getting blood everywhere. Does someone
a
at
spell
least have a
called
cleaning spell?
prestidigitation.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, Hestia.
Oh,
Hestia
where
is
is
currently
Hestia?
not here.
yeah.
Can I shape water the blood?
Oh god.
Not this debate.
Here's the thing. Can you shape water soup? That's basically the same ask.
Shrugs and I don't know, but
I'm gonna say
Continue.
no.
all right.
Listen, it's not called shaped blood. It's not called shaped soup. It's called shaped water.
Shape soup, good soup.
Oh, okay, hold up. So this now brings up another debate. If you pour water into a bowl, would it? Can you no longer shape it, or is that still possible?
It's already been shaped.
What about shaped broth?
And I'm to get increasingly more specific. There's like thousands of can strips of different shapings of
Oh,
fluids.
okay. So all I can see is this is the power creep of the D&D universe. Eventually, you get to shaped chili. All right, shaped spicy chili. Okay, shaped spicy black bean chili. It's like
All right, space.
it's like
I mean,
Shape ghost pepper chili.
specifically the 50 million Scoville variant.
it is a question to have though, because when you say shaped water, you would also allow water from the ocean that has salt in it. So, like, are you pulling just the water up and then the salt just falls out?
Oh
How
my
does
God.
it go with it?
Potable. You
Sea
can just
salt
drink it
production
out.
is so fucking easy. Just have a bunch of people on 4 little canoes holding out like a big sheet. All you do is shape water above it. Like, all right, we got about 200 pounds of salt. Let's head back home, lads.
This is the kind of thing where it's like, I know why they don't have this shit, but like it's so many of these things where it's like, imagine being the creator and somebody comes up to you and goes, So, why didn't you make a shape soup spell? Regardless.
Okay. Yeah,
That is you.
I
Okay,
will
let's
say
continue. Yeah.
the most, like, what I'm really wanting to do here is basically take, like, a good, very detailed look at the rectus femoris muscle.
I'd like to remind you
And
that I'm not a doctor.
neither am I, but so it's the muscle that is most used in the extension of your knee, so it is pretty much the major one used in kicking. What I'm thinking about doing here is trying to figure out a way to compress the length of this into a smaller thing, because a shorter muscle contracts faster. That's why grasshoppers are fucking ridiculous.
We'll see.
I'm just like sitting there with an open leg, like,
So, okay, so for the specifics of this, I could say if you had a water skin or something else, you could shape the water from that and essentially pick up the blood into the water. I would count that as being fine. Shaping
I have a
something
water
that,
skin.
yeah, shaping something that is not traditionally considered water is, I would say, is a no until you're picking it up with said water.
All right, I'll just clean the blood as best I can until it stops bleeding.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll take a very good long look at my muscular structure of my legs to figure out how I can abuse my body into kicking harder and faster.
Well, have I got
Ryan
the
is
drug for
just
you?
right beside you taking notes.
Do you want to learn?
I mean, this is really fascinating.
Here, watch this. Like, extends his leg and you see the muscle actually tense up and contract.
This is why I'm not a doctor.
Oh, yes.
I love this shit.
Yep.
Can I
Like-
just, like, talk medicine with Tatabi back and forth?
Oh yeah.
Hell yes.
I mean, I have a 7 for medicine, so.
Oh, nice. I have an 8.
Nice!
Hell
High
yeah.
five!
Medicine! High fives.
So, eventually you guys would get near the base of the mountains, and it becomes very apparent as the grass starts to get more sparse. You get into more of a rocky terrain. The path would split here, one going a northwest direction, what seems to be around the mountain-ish to some degree, whereas the other path leads into a more rocky, upward sloping pathway.
Well, lead the way, y'all. I currently have an open leg.
It's fine. It's just you're doing open surgery on your leg while we're on a bumpy cart to riding down the road. That's probably has a bunch of rocks on it. With the vehicle that has no suspension.
Be fair. We would have to, of course, just
Sterilization
go a
and
little
fucking-
slower and steadier once we get to the rocks. We wouldn't just be like, let's fuck up this cart that we just bought and go bouncing around.
I'm just saying, this is not the perfect place nor time to be working on a leg.
I mean,
You know, I do agree with that.
perfect place or time for anything, so.
In a clean
I mean,
environment?
I don't know. In a clean environment where there are other, doctors, clerics, and
Points at, literally just points at Rowan. I have.
You know, he has a point.
you know what? Fine.
If anything, I'm
So, which path are you guys taking?
I'll assist the Goliath in figuring out which one goes to High Guard. Goliath?
Goliath?
Hello, Vodak?
Sorry, I'm here. My audio cut. What's up?
I'm assisting you and helping you figure out which way leads to fucking High Guard.
Oh. Alright. What was the role that was asked of me? I apologize. My audio cut hard.
Give me a survival check. You would be able to make the deduction that there's probably a longer back route that's probably safer, but again, quite a bit longer. Or you could take this route, which would be much shorter, though probably a bit more treacherous.
Alright, do we want to go treacherous? Be there a little bit sooner, or we want to take the long, safe route? How are we feeling?
Sally would kick anything's face in over her, so I think we'll be good. Let's go.
Treacherous it is. At least it's not the mushroom forest.
I'd
I
like to
mean,
get there as soon as
we
possible.
literally just fine. We won't go to the mushroom forest because it's dangerous. Oh, we want to go down this path
Yeah,
because it's
you
fast
know, there's
and
things in the mushroom
dangerous.
forest that could eat the fucking train.
Well, the mushroom forest isn't that bad. They were pretty nice.
Okay, what do you know about that, Sona?
Pardon?
I went in.
What do you mean you went in?
Why do you think we took
Oh,
Sally?
that's why it took y'all so long to get back.
Sally, why did you let them go in the forest? Okay, what did you see in there, sister?
They're like these weird plant people.
Plant
I think
people?
they were blind, but they were attracted to sound. They were pretty chill though. Like chill, I mean like violent.
I am never letting you Musa ride Sally ever again.
Oh, that's okay. Usually drove.
Oh yeah, I did forget to mention. There's I did forget something. The undead is terrible in there.
The what?
Yeah,
Undead.
it's also full of undead creatures that walk the forest.
Do you know why?
It's cursed!
No curse ever happens without some motherfucker placing it.
I'm
How
saying
about-
that shit's been cursed for so long that people don't remember who placed it.
I
No.
want to find them.
They had root hands with skulls at the end.
That
Yeah,
sounds badass.
I wouldn't
We
touch
might
that
get
shit.
information at Highguard.
There might be information at Highguard, but fuck it. It's just a bad place. I'd feel safer in the mountains. I know the mountains.
Pretty fun, just saying.
Anyway,
So,
we're
Rowan.
making our way through these mountains.
Which way are we going?
I think treacherous? Is that what everyone wanted, or do we all want
Yep.
safer?
Yes,
Treacherous.
treacherous.
Ron will go along with it, but she's gonna mumble and be very grumpy.
Hey, Rowan.
What?
What do you think about a two-stage mechanism where I just take half of the muscle fibers and attach them halfway up to the other ones?
Alright, fine.
Medical jargon back, that makes sense.
No, this is my level of roleplay for that.
The knowledge I have medically is so random, and it never pertains to anything, so...
I know too much about this shit to play D&D as anybody with a high intelligence. I just want to actually use real-world physics and be like, yeah, you know what? This should probably increase the actual speed of the extension of my knee by about 38%. In other words,
The problem is other people don't know about this, nor
I know.
will they ever care.
I know. I just enjoy it. So pardon me.
So, as you guys start the climb, it does get fairly bumpy, as it seems like this is the route less traveled by cart. Though the horses are making a fairly good work of it. It's still rather shaky for all of you. I can have all of you give me another perception check. I feel like there's at least one more perception check there. So, Tatabi, you'd be the first to see this, but you start seeing what look to be like half rotted corpses that appeared to be in in the stages of climbing the mountain, but there are spears like straight through like the skull and torso that are currently pinning them. Uh, but they look rotten in the fact that like they have like moss growing from them and
Oh.
other plants. Uh, you can even see a handful of very small mushrooms on these corpses.
Hmm.
Telling you. Telling you.
I wonder if I could make a garden. Listen, obviously bodies are good fertilizer.
Does Rowan see the mushrooms?
Yeah, they would become fairly apparent.
Ooh, guys, can we pause a moment?
You always stop so you can get these mushrooms.
Maybe.
Slows down the cart.
Thank you.
I'm gonna get a couple corpses and harvest some muscle.
Don't put them on the cart. Harvest them there. Make it quick.
Yep.
I don't need that kind of stink in my cart.
Don't need to roll anything?
Just give me a survival check. We'll see how this goes.
I'm gonna make a
Anyone
perception
want
check.
to assist me?
I am
And
harvesting
give me-
thighs. I
I'll
apologize.
assist, but I'll also be checking if any of them are negative.
I'm, on another note, making a perception check to make sure no one's coming around or looking, like, hiding from us.
Alright.
And Nicholas will assist you. I have a walking, not talking assist tool.
By the
So,
way,
Rowan, you are able to pick about 4 of these mushrooms. They're small and they've got that bluish tint to them. To Tabia, as you cut into the thigh, you find that the flesh bits are mostly degraded in the fact that it seems like whatever plant substance has taken over most of this creature's body at this point.
I was hoping that wasn't the case, but expecting it.
Horror looking around, you guys would see some more corpses off in the distance. As far as you can tell, none of these are Nagayaks, but some of them are so far gone into being plant material that you have no idea.
I say we don't stay for too much longer. We're kind of asking for trouble.
Agreed. Starts
I'm
walking
already
back.
done harvesting and in the cart.
All
All right.
Get going.
Back on the road again.
So as you guys continue this climb, there's quite a few switchbacks where there is more than one occasion where you're concerned you might tip over the cart off the side here. But at the end of the day, you guys do manage to make these turns in an okay manner. As you get into the afternoon, you would see the first signs of civilization. That being a wooden wall that protects the cliff side of this area.
Is there anyone manning the wall?
This is quite a ways out, so it's really hard to tell.
Oh, okay. Fair.
Like I'm talking about like just as like you begin to see this.
Okay.
Hey, Rowan.
Yes.
You can cast thaumaturgy, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Any reason why you wondered?
Stacking the voices. 9 times is better than 3 times.
How would that stack?
I mean, the spell just buffs the voice. If the voice is 3 times louder than it was, it doesn't make sense that it wouldn't go to 9. I'm besides, if we need to get the guy, like the attention of the guys on the wall, then
Yeah. That'd be pretty easy. I've done it a few times at work.
yeah, this makes sense.
Alright. Give me just a minute, I'm prepping some stuff.
Oh boy.
I finally be able to use Sally in combat one.
Oh boy. Too bad you weren't here for the Sharkorpion.
Fair. Sally has more HP than I do at this point.
What the fuck? Holy shit.
That's
Yeah,
hilarious.
she's got 110 compared to my 102.
Oh my god.
Holy fuck, bro.
Sally's not fucking around.
No, apparently not.
Alright, so, as you guys get closer, you would not see anybody manning the walls currently.
Do you want to do it, Tatapi, or do you want me to do it?
Hold on.
You can do it.
Alright.
There's no one- You said there's no one manning the walls?
Not that you can see, no.
Wait, is there an opening or no?
You can see a very clearly marked gate.
It's closed.
It is closed. You can see that there are ruins carved into the side of this gate, like all the way around it.
Okay.
I
Hello! I shout with thaumaturgy.
And
I
my
was
No one
thaumaturgy.
wants in!
I was going to say I was going to go scout it out, considering one in ethereal plane, but yeah, sure, we could do that.
Too late.
That's weird. Kodak is hopping out of the wagon and walking up to the gate.
Haru will follow with Nicholas coming in behind. Under town her moment.
Be careful. They might try to spear you and me down. They might think I'm a traitor for Warzone Guard. We'll see though.
Let's see.
You can always say that you're just taking me prisoner.
The gate would open up, and you are going to be met by 3 different people.
So we have a Goliath and a Nagaoth, and a skeleton, and a cat.
This is not optimal.
Or it could be
Flaming
very
horse.
optimal. On one hand, it's a Goliath, good. On another hand, it's a Nagaoth, bad. But on the other hand, a cat, good. But on the other hand, a skeleton, bad. So we've evened out. We've evened out to neutral.
So, you would be met by those 3 as the gates open. The middle
Christ!
the middle one does have a what looks to be a heavy crossbow in his arms. Like, it's already locked and loaded. I mean, not aimed at you, but like definitely locked and loaded. The other 2 do have some kind of face covering that covers their mouth and their nose. The top one does appear to have a holy symbol carved into the side of it. But the one with the skeleton mask looks at you and gives a slow nod. What
Kodak
is it you
takes-
seek?
Kodak takes off his helmet. This one has business in Highguard, and this is a stop on the way to Framework to deliver this tablet. We were with the excavation crew that went to the chasm. We got separated during the period of time, and we were stuck down there for a hot minute. I have the papers right here. He takes out the papers and hands them to them. We'll only be stopping through briefly.
The one that's holding the heavy crossbow kind of gives a head gesture. The male does reach forward and take the paperwork. Looks at it, pulls out like some small like spectacles, sets them on the bridge of his nose, and starts thumbing through the paperwork.
We are missing 2 compatriots that we have picked up. At least one new compatriot during this. Seath and D'Angelo, and actually no, I forgot 3. Puff. All went missing during our
Oh my
trek
God.
back.
See, this is why I make the joke. You're missing another party member, and nobody
Oh, and
notices.
Oh, that's
Hestia, but she kind of comes and goes. I don't know. She appears and disappears like a fart. It's kind
Uh,
of scary.
so
Far in the wind like an angel's kiss. Yes, yes, yes. What is up with your legs? Tommy just
Please,
slinking
no,
up, looking at
no.
this guy.
We are doing business. Ask legs about after business.
the one that's reading finishes thumbing through the papers, looks to the one in the mask, gives him a nod. You can see that he visibly relaxes. What is the business here?
Something to do with Kalesh, god of death. I don't
Um,
know.
Horu, as like a test to the center one, would switch to Binox and to give you guys an idea of what Binox sounds like. You know when someone speaks Spanish really quickly? That's
no.
what Binox sounds like, but that's just how they speak normally. And she says, "I've been sent on a quest by Kilosh, and this business is in Highgard. To the center one, just to test something out."
There's no response.
He
All
doesn't
right.
speak Binox. Why would you?
She sighed and just goes, "No one speaks it in this damn place. Yes, I've been sent on a quest by Kilosh, and he has business he wants me to take care of in Highgard. He's
I'll
gonna
make.
give me more details once I get there."
I'll see to it she causes no problems.
Excuse me.
You gotta realize we're not in Nagayak country. Not everyone here
I
is
have
favorable.
never lived in Nagayok's country,
I'm
just to let you
saying
know.
we are in
I've
air.
spent
This is not the time to argue. We are
half of
in
the.
areas where Nagayaks are not favored, Ohan. I
I've
just want to
literally
guarantee
lived.
your safety and our safety.
Yeah. Like, acting
Everyone
like
assumes I'm
I.
being racist when I'm trying to make sure
right.
Yeah, you are
that no
kind of
one
being
fucking
racist.
dies.
I've lived here my entire life, sir.
No, you lived in fucking dim light.
That,
Yes, it did. Never mind.
so that comment does get the confused raised eyebrows of both the other two there
This is a
who
conversation
look
we've been having for a while. It's
to
fucking.
each other.
Never mind. Fuck this. Fucking goes in.
He thinks I'm a helpless damsel.
You're not a fucking helpless damsel. I'm trying to make sure no one gets fucking stoned or stabbed.
People have tried, don't get me wrong.
I'm gonna ask the 3 guards if they know what the whole skeletons with spears in them were back along the path.
Is it your first time here?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
You see that forest out there? It gestures down the hill. You can very clearly see that like the mushrooms go up to like the edge of like what would be considered grass, and then like stop there. You can see that the side of the mountain is littered with these different corpses. Though most of them do seem to be burnt. You can see a handful that are still look unburnt, shall we say.
Oh, wait a second. Those were defenses against undead coming from the forest, weren't they?
Those were the undead.
Exactly, yeah. I was referring to the spears and the burning, but...
That
Okay.
it would be.
Another question.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know if the glowing mushrooms are edible?
Well, they can be, though. They usually have negative results for what they can do.
Interesting, thank you.
Now, about those legs.
Touch my legs and I'll kick you all the way down into the forest myself.
Literally just holds his hands up like, I had no intention to touch. I'm not that disrespectful. I'm simply wondering the situation.
He's asking how many times do you do leg day?
That's not what I'm asking.
I've tried so hard not to laugh at that. I've tried so hard. It's the comments like that where you're just not expecting it, and it just, they hit the hardest.
And that's why I like saying them.
That's fair. So this is a vague representation.
Peter Cole, go away.
Okay. This is a vague representation of what the city is like. Again, with a few differences, but it is built into the side of the cliff like this. Though it's got a wooden wall instead of the stone ones here.
Cool, but I need deets on the legs. Did he attach them? Are they part of a species? I'm confused.
You are a strange
And while he's simping over this dude's feet, Oru's
I'm not
gonna go
simping.
on one knee and pray and tell Kiwash that she's at high guard and ask for the next step.
Nice reactions at Sona and Musa.
Lord.
Oh god, no.
The truest horror.
Well, at least it seems like it's still functioning.
Y'all are something else. I need to type something out.
Good.
I feel that in my soul. Not the first
yeah,
time.
honestly.
You would think as someone who grew up from age 11 on that I would not spill things on my keyboard anymore, but I am a clumsy bitch.
You know,
I
I
look
would
at something wrong and it's like, bleh.
I would say something, but I keep spilling stuff on my keyboard as well.
Haru would, Okay, was that meant to be burnt, Ninja?
Yeah.
Haru's gonna stand and just ask, hey, could you point me directions to a burnt shirt?
They do look confused at you, but they do gesture, up towards the like, most sunk in, portion of the city. You can see, what looks to be charred wood of some kind, just barely sticking out from where you're at.
Thank you. Haru summons Sally and has her do dash to that church with Nicholas and the cat on her shoulder. She's off, flying 180 feet every 6 seconds.
Alright.
Do you all have a doctor here?
In what sense?
Not the magic sense. I mean somebody who actually studies the practice of medicine.
No.
Listen, I know a lot of medicine.
Alright, help me
So
figure out how to
insulting.
fuck up my muscles in the right way.
Can I try to roll them?
Yeah, sure.
Or, you know what? I'll assist him.
Thank you.
What? Fuck it, if you all want to fucking go on your own way, go on your own way. I'm going to a fucking inn.
That's
I mean,
fair.
Bodak is tired.
That's where we'll go. I figured that's where we're going first. Because we need to find somewhere to, you know, put the cart and horses.
Ooh, good medicine.
No one wants to listen to me, it's on them. I'm not busting anyone out of jail.
Okay. I'm gonna ask one of the guard people if they know a place where I could stable the horses in the cart.
He would, gesture, it's off to his right. There's an inn down there. It's, right after the blacksmith, so... once you hit the blacksmith, it's 2 buildings down from there. You should see it. Big, wide open doors that you can stable your animals there.
Ah, thank you. Come on, guys. Let's go to the inn and drop off all of our stuff.
Okay.
I need to fetch photos.
I mean, Horror would be fine, right? I mean, Sally is really biffy.
Horu's like the
Hey,
toughest
girl.
son of a bitch here. She'll be okay.
Wait. How strong is Sally?
In what sense?
Like, what's her strength?
It's a number.
18.
Oh my god, Sally is a beefcake.
Mm-hmm.
That's hilarious. That is amazing.
So, those of you who are going with Bodak, it would take a little bit, but you would eventually see a blacksmith, and then 2 down from there is a stable.
Alright, Doc.
Hey. Okay. Who wants to go in and figure out the costs?
To Starport Board, I suppose.
To what?
Starport Board.
Can you speak in English for the rest of us?
You know what? It makes sense that the sailor wouldn't actually understand my butchering
Yeah,
of
okay,
sailing
this is literally
terms.
what it sounds like you're saying. Starport tour.
Starport Board.
Well, my character is indeed a sailor, and I know some things. I do not know everything. Could you explain to me what you mean?
Port is left, starboard is right in sailing terms.
Okay, I know what those are sailing terms, but you're literally going start for board.
Yes,
Like-
Starport Board. Tatabi is intentionally butchering the directions.
Ah, okay.
Confusion has been achieved. Let us go figure out pricing.
It just it sounded like gibberish, and then you pronounced it correctly, and it's like yes, but why are you saying directions?
Is Starport Board a direction?
To a point, like location-wise directions. Oh shit. The question is, why are you saying it right now?
Yeah. Figured it would be fun to mess with you.
It's just confusing.
Yes, exactly.
Anyway. Can someone watch the horses while I go in then?
Yeah, sure. I'll keep working on my thigh.
Alright. Try to do it towards the back of the cart so you don't freak out too many people.
I'll keep shaped water going to clean up.
Okay. Rowan's gonna go into the inn.
Alright. There's a few warriors sitting about. Most of the people here seem way more than necessarily equipped to handle anything out here. Like, you don't see anybody who looks like they wouldn't be able to survive here. You guys are exceedingly standing out here for lack of equipment, shall we say.
Hey!
So, in the sense that everybody you look at has either some kind of facial mask, at the very least a cloth, or a full-on mask. You guys stand out in the fact that you don't have these, and it becomes very apparent as you look around.
So everyone's ready for, sudden poisoning and we're not. Air
Yes,
poisoning.
absolutely. A good way to think of it is, think about, during the World Wars, where it's everybody had like gas masks. And you guys are just strolling around. You're like, nah, it's fine. What's the worst that could happen? What? Why do you guys all have masks? So it's that level of you stand out.
Yeah. I will go up to the desk. I might have forgot the word desk for a moment.
That's all good. Let's see, who would I have at the desk? You would see a Goliath here. Big fella looks down at you. Ah, newcomers in town, eh?
Yeah, we're on the way to go to Fraymore. We decided to stop off here. A friend of ours had something he needed to do, so.
Alright.
Sorry, I'm a little chatty today. How much would it be for us to have, how much do your rooms fit?
My rooms are about a gold a night.
Like, is there one bed in them too?
Sorry. Sorry, I just watched...
I understand with our group.
No, I just watched 2 nat ones happen. Oh my god! Look, what makes it so much worse is that it's like for the exact same thing and it's 2 different people.
That's amazing.
Oh my god, I'm sorry. You would look at you. There's 1 bed in each of them, though. There's space to get dressed and lay down if you're planning on bunching up.
How much are each room?
They're a gold.
How much would it be to room my 2 horses in their cart?
If you're looking to stable the horses, that's 5 silver per day.
I want to pay for, oh gosh, how many people do we have right now? I guess, yeah, 8 rooms.
8 rooms? Alright, 8 gold it is.
And, to stable the horses.
8 gold and 5 silver.
Alrighty, I'll hand that over.
Alright.
Alright, I'll go out and start handing out keys.
Alright.
Or whatever we have for this. Gotta think about it.
Keys for the carriage.
Well, I meant for the rooms. So we do not have Horu here. Could Sona or Musa drive the horses, and are they around?
Speaking of which, they end up stumbling into the stable you're in, like right as you turn to like go look for the rest of the group.
Oh hey, could one of y'all get the horses into that stable area?
I can try.
Oh, okay. What's it called?
I didn't know you were here.
You know, y'all are a lot better at handling animals than I am, especially horses.
How much?
How much what?
How much are you willing to give?
I mean, I could do it. The horses would die, and then you'd have to walk.
I can always just drive with Horror.
I'll do it, Rowan. It's okay.
Thank you.
Just for shits and giggles, Sona, I wanna have you roll me an animal handling check.
I don't know.
Would
I
she
don't
have
need it.
advantage or a high plus on it, considering she grew up around horses?
I mean, I'll add to this, so it'll be fine.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Fuck
Horu is the one who did all the horse shit. I don't know what the other 2 did.
So Sona, in her absolute mastery of this, goes, yeah! Like, just gestures, and the horses steer themselves right in.
By the power
Magical.
of God.
Like,
Yeah. Laughs at horror. I mean, Sona.
She did so well that you mistook her for the druid. Damn.
um,
Anyway, we're gonna go look for a shop to hang out.
Completely hanging on.
mm-hmm.
what is the inn called?
Let's see. Let's see if I have an actual name for it.
Bumbling fuckwits in.
Makes sense. We're staying here, so.
Where is it? It's called the Owlbear's Wrath.
That's intimidating.
Alright.
So,
Did everyone get their keys before people started zooming off?
as for the people who are here, yes. Horror does not have her key yet. Sona and Musa, give me a another investigation. Let's see how this goes. Alright.
Hey, lizard person. Horu would walk in and look around at what he's got. Or she, I don't know. You said lizard folk, didn't really specify gender.
I mean, do you know the difference between the two genders of lizard folk?
I don't know. Are they sexually dimorphic?
You have no idea.
Have I never seen a lizard folk?
Nope.
Okay, that's very interesting. Well,
They aren't terribly common.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll just approach them and ask where I can get their face protection bullshit.
So you seek to go into the mushrooms, then?
Yes, I do. The task should be a quick in and out.
I doubt it. There is no such thing as a quick in and out of the mushrooms. Either you stay and gather its resources, or you don't go in at all.
I understand. Well, in that case, along with any protection, do you have anywhere I can buy a guide?
A guide to the forest?
The mushroom forest, yes, I've never been in myself.
No one can guide you through there. It changes.
What?
That is what makes it so dangerous.
So, but, okay. Fascinating. So there's no set path, there's no nothing.
Oh no, there is no path in there. You just pick the least treacherous route and you go.
Great. And there's no one whose services I could get to assist in that.
They're all going to tell you the same thing.
Very well.
You learn by being able to adapt.
Alright, very well. In that case, I'll just be... What do I need to be in there and have the best chance of surviving?
Well, you could buy a magical face protection. That would provide the longest protection. Or you could go with a more natural remedy or just a cloth.
Which do you recommend?
Well, it depends. How much gold do you have? Because they are varying prices.
Okay. Let me give you a general idea. I'm off to find this red sack, apparently used to ward off the undead. How deep into the forest is that?
Well, you can see it. It is quite a ways into the forest. Everybody knows about this one.
Okay. So, in the time it would take for me to get there and back, which protection would I need? Assuming worst case scenario,
Well, I mean, worst case scenario, I would suggest the magical protection. It will give you the longest benefit.
Very well. How much would that be?
This runs 40 gold.
40 gold? Okay, I can manage that.
Alright.
I'll just give them 4 platinum.
Alright. This is it looks almost like a bubble that can be pressed to the face, and when it is, a ring of ruins forms around the mouth and nose area.
Okay, I'll put that on when it becomes relevant.
Alright.
I would ask the lizard if there's anything else that would be needed.
Well, I presume you have some way to harvest the Zidus.
Actually, no, I don't.
Well, you could either do it the subtle way and just poke a small hole and hold the bag out under it, or you could cut the entire thing open and take what falls on the ground.
How big are they?
The orb, the satchel.
Just the general, the whatever sack this fluid comes in. How big is it?
It's about EA big. She like gestures the length of the store.
Okay, well that doesn't hit. Goodness me. Do you have a? Okay, I need a kit. I need a whole fair water skin as well. Are this substance acidic in any sense of the word?
Uh, yes, it is. It is quite
Okay,
acidic.
then I need a container which can handle the acid.
Well, for something like that, I would recommend one of the glass blowers.
Okay, then all right. Give me a couple of vials of it, preferably thicker ones. I don't want it just breaking in my bag.
Alright, you'd be looking at 5 gold each.
Oh my goodness, so much. All right, she'll buy 4. That's another 20 gold. She'll also buy an adventurer's pack. How much is that?
Let me take a look, see what the pricing is on those. At this point, Sona and Misa, you would find this store. You can hear horror outside.
I just want to listen to the conversation.
Alright. Let's see. Let's see. It would run 12 gold for an explorer's pack.
All right, then I'll also get an explorer's pack.
Yeah.
Does this corrode metal?
Is the fluid from the red orb?
Yes.
It can, but it is a slow process.
I have a spare longsword that should do fine. I have my vials, have my protection, I have general equipment. Here, just in case, give me a face cloth and some spare natural remedy. I want to make sure shit doesn't go bad.
So the cloth, 1 gold each.
Okay, take one of those.
What was the other thing you were looking for?
And the remedy that she was speaking of.
What remedy?
She said that, there people go over many things, whether it's magical or they have natural remedies or they have just basic face protection.
The magical face protection that you bought. That's what she was referencing.
Yeah. Oh, okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
In that case, face cloth, that'll be it. And finally, with all that bought and done, she's looking nice and kitted out. She will just ask one more time if there's any other things she recommends I should either bring or should be wary of.
Well, be wary of all the creatures in there. Many are out there to consume your flesh.
Are any of them known to travel to the ethereal realm?
That I do not know.
That'll be a fun little discovery. Well, thank you for all your help.
Mm-hmm.
I will see you around, or not, because I might be consumed by the mushrooms, but hopefully not, huh?
We will see.
We will see. Ah, Horu, give one last nod of respect to the lizard shopkeeper, who's actually been quite helpful, and she's gonna walk out.
All right. Uh, Misa, are you stealthing?
I'm sorry?
Are you trying to
No,
not
I'm
be
just
seen?
behind her.
All right. Horu, you would walk out and see your sisters.
Ah, Musa, Sona, good to see you too. Oh goodness. All right, here's what's going on, sisters. I'm going to collect some juice from a big stack in the middle of the mushroom forest. You two want to come along, help me out?
Oh, yeah, get us some meth.
Oh no, are you really gonna have me
What?
pay for everything?
Yes, and some magical earmuffs too. You know, just in case we come back to the layer.
And she stomps back inside and gives them two more masks.
And the magical earmuffs.
And then, do you even have magical earmuffs?
No, we don't.
Okay, that's another 80 gold down the hole for two more bubble masks.
Uh, some of you got those.
What?
Oh wait,
I
never
didn't get
mind.
anything.
No, that's it.
All right. She spends another 2 gold for the normal masks. Um, Gave it all to her sisters. Tell them not to put them on yet until we reach the mushroom forest. Um,
Put them on and take them up when we reach the forest. Got it.
Going to completely ignore Misa. She taps Sally on the butt and hops on and reaches to help her sisters up.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I want to ride in the front.
Yeah, get in the back.
You get to be in the middle, Sona.
What? I want to. You can drive. I just want to be in the front. I want to see.
Okay, all right, fine. All right. Three sisters, and I teleyeet into the ethereal realm, and I start. Sally starts to dash over to the forest.
Uh,
She's gonna go above it, so that way, just following whatever the red light is.
all right. It is starting to get late at this point.
Oh, it's starting to get late.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, in that case, we're gonna go to that inn. We're gonna have a nice long rest first.
What kind of progress would I have made with the muscular reconstruction, like, concept?
You actually cause permanent damage to your tendons.
I said concept. I'm not actively doing so yet.
Roll me a medicine check. We'll see.
I already did, like a while ago.
That's fair.
It was a 24.
You've got a solid theory down, though its practical use is questionable.
Yeah, makes sense. All right, tomorrow we start cutting into my leg muscle.
So, is everybody just going to bed then?
Yay.
Yeah, I go pay for, wait, do I have money to pay for rooms?
I bought rooms, y'all.
Okay,
I
thank
gave
God,
you the
'cause I have
keys.
no money.
I gave you the keys.
Vodak was snoozing outside and you just tucked the key into his pocket.
Look in
I
thy
poke him.
pocket,
Hey,
young
hey.
Padawan.
Time to get up and go inside.
Yay. My guessing session ends here.
No.
I haven't bought enough
Wait, no?
rooms that if Hestia comes back, she can have
I
rooms.
wanted to show Forrest.
What was that?
I wanted to show Forrest something. Oh. I'm gonna cake for her.
Ah, what is it?
She's gonna take out the music box. What do you hear? And she's gonna play it.
So what? You you would hear a fairly familiar tune from when you were younger, but you can't quite place what it is or the name of it.
Ah, just sounds like something I don't know I heard as a kid. Why do you ask?
Just curious. She puts it away.
Okay, sure. All right, sisters. Rules of the Mushroom Forest: don't run away. That's
Got
the
it.
only rule. Just don't run off.
Okay.
You understand me? What's the rule, Sona?
Don't run away. Okay. I said
Okay,
fine.
yeah. Musa, what's the rule? I'll accept that. Okay.
This is crazy. I could have swore I just had this conversation long ago.
Oh, hey, Vodak, how you doing? Vodak, how you doing?
Vodak is not here. I'm just saying that out of character.
Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, Horu's gonna go to fuck to sleep. I want to go into the Mushroom Forest and collect some juice.
I
Tomorrow or
want
tonight?
to mutilate myself.
No, I'm in a long rest, and I'm going to collect sack juice from the mushrooms. I'm
So
gonna
it's
poke
morning?
a. I'm gonna poke. Yes, I'm gonna poke a base. I'm gonna drain it of its juice, and I'm gonna bring it.
So, you guys all have a nice, peaceful night's sleep.
We had beds.
Mm-hmm.
I probably slept on the floor, to be honest.
She paid for a bed, and this is how you repay her.
She doesn't know. We're not in the same room. I'll literally wake up in the morning, think that exact thought, and muss it up, and tell her it was comfortable if she asks. Before literally
Listen.
going directly to her and just like on the door, just ding 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 Rowan, ding 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 Rowan, ding 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 Rowan.
As a cleric of nature and all the things that evolve nature, I'm not gonna pry into your bedtime.
You want to help me cut up a muscle?
Let me have breakfast first.
Fair.
So, what are the rest of you doing?
Take her away.
Alright.
What do you want?
Very light light.
What do you want, sister?
Let's go.
Go where?
The mushroom.
It's night.
Better not.
It's daytime.
It's daytime.
Oh, it's daytime again?
See.
Oh, I lost track of time. All right, yes. Just fine. Let's. Can we eat something first?
Cooking on the way.
We eat on the way. What do you have? Food?
Yeah.
Okay, fine. We'll eat on the way. Sally, wake up, girl.
Someone's still sleeping.
I said Sally.
I'm still sleeping.
How's Sally doing? Does Sally sleep?
I mean, technically in the sense that, like, she needs time to recharge.
No, but like, does she like? Is she ever unconscious?
Does Sally have dreams?
But Sally dream.
You know,
Does she have
yes. Yes, she
aspirations
goes
into dying?
unconscious.
Okay. I'll then I'll wake her up, and I'll look for my sister Sona.
Just right there. Just there.
Okay, noted. I will pick up my sister Sona. I will summon the horse. We will get on the horse, and we will fly our way to the forest in the ethereal plane.
Just like that, not gonna tell the rest of the party?
Fuck no.
Alright.
Noted.
I'm gonna leave a note.
I'm gonna leave a note.
Yeah, I'm gonna say if you want to see the rest of your members again, pay 1G.
Hey, 1G.
Oh, thank God they got kidnapped!
Hey, but where would you even leave that note? Would you just leave it with the innkeeper?
Yeah, just give it to the innkeeper before we left.
You get the description of the rest of our party. I feel like if you see them, give them this.
Just like the rest of you are at your friend left this for you.
Reads it.
Oh.
That she did.
I feel like
We have
Tommy and
magical
Rowan are just
faith
eating
with
it, like, in the inn, just like... Wanna do some bullshit again?
I can't believe they went to the forest without me.
To be fair,
Can't?
only three people can fit on Sally at a time. And then she can only take 3 to the ethereal realm.
Thought so. Did you really want to go?
Hmm?
Horu probably did not want to actually go.
Okay, we'll just say are we gonna say Horu's still there, or is she off?
You guys are
Oh.
off at this point.
Yeah.
Well, this is Horu's idea to go.
Yes, we're aware of that out of character, but in character, Tommy's just like, hears Rowan say that, like, honestly, at this point, I don't know what. She came here on some business from a god. I doubt gods keep it in town borders most of the time, to be honest, so. That could be the
I'm
case, or
off
it
to
could
milk a mushroom.
or it could just be a simple case of Musa and Sona being like, hey, let's do this. And we're like, alright.
I'm off to drain this mushroom's fat sack.
You're not.
So, anyways,
So, Horace, since you're driving Sally, give me a perception check.
Driving? Why do you say driving?
Because it's more fun.
You're more fun. Ooh.
Did he say steering?
You are piloting Sally. Are you happy now?
There we go. Piloting.
That makes sense since they're flying. It's amazing.
You are doing the bondage on Sally? Like, what do you want here?
That is a horse, sir.
Yeah?
Okay.
It's got ropes into its mouth. What do you want?
Oh god, now I view horse riding differently. Fuck you, ninja!
Or as you're going above the mushroom forest, you do see quite a few spider webs.
Ew.
Each of them glowing a faint blue.
Ew. Am I getting closer to the red pulsing sack?
And it's quite a ways out in there.
That's fine. If I could see it, that means it's relatively not. Sally's very fast.
Why did you want to come here?
Oh, Keelosh needs me to drain a big red sack.
Kilash, the god that is not a god.
Keelosh is very much a god. He's a god of the dead, and he needs me to help these people make sure that the undead within these forests don't like rampage the town or whatever. All right, and there's this big red sack full of juice. That's where that glowing red stuff is, and I need to go and I need to collect that stuff. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
So, you do eventually make it to the area that is over this glowing spot. You cannot see the ground. It is covered by the tops of mushrooms and other shrubbery that is all tangled together.
Is Sona alive right now?
That is a good question.
Yeah.
Sona. Okay.
Focus on
Just
She.
eating.
Sister.
food.
Yeah, let me have a bite before we go into the
No.
toxic crowd. Oh, fine. Put on your face protection. She,
Keep me. I'm fighting for the food.
please, sister,
No.
can you at least put on the magic bubble? Put
They're
on.
they're fighting on
Can't.
Sally above the mushroom
I
forest.
pushed
Okay.
Beast off the horse.
What do I pull? I
Oh.
need a piece of food.
Haru's okay. Fuck these two.
Let a hand for food.
I was eating IRL. I don't have food.
All right. Any.
You started an in-game fight with me for an out-of-game comment. Leave me alone.
I saw you take those snacks.
Anyway,
I didn't take anything.
I'm gonna tell those two to put on their magical face bubbles
Okay.
and to
Put it
put
on.
on their non-magical cloth masks.
I can only
I
put on
can.
one. Which one?
I can. I can. They have put on the. And then we're just gonna go down into the void.
Alright. So. So, as soon as Sally's feet touch the shrubbery and mesh of different stuff, you can feel that she can't move. Like, she is stuck.
For Sally?
Mm-hmm.
I did not think she needed one. She is a magical horse.
Yeah, she was fine the last time.
This is interesting. And like when she moved back up.
When she tries to move back up, you can see that her feet are caught in between webbing and shrubbery.
All right, all right. Hey, can you cast like a spell or something to get rid of that shit?
I don't
What
do
are you supposed to
magic.
use for strength?
I'm not gonna touch it. That's a bad idea, sister.
Touch it either.
One second. Let me think for a moment. Horu goes through her mental list of spells,
I reach down
realizing
and try
that.
to pull it off.
Oh no.
Do you have a sword?
You're gonna reach down and try and pull it off.
Yeah.
All right, give me a strength check.
I'm gonna give her bardic inspiration.
All right. What is it? A D8?
Uh, yes.
All right. So Sona, you managed to rip one of the hooves free of this before you would spot something. I'm going to send it to all of you.
The fucking ethereal plane spider.
Well, let's make sure I have the right image.
The spider from the ethereal plane.
Oh, don't tell me I lost it. There it is.
You.
As it slowly crawls up in between two of the mushrooms. It is staring right at you guys.
Can I tell if this thing is specific to the ethereal plane?
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Alright. Can Sally help me with that?
No.
No? Okay. Da, 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 da. I love doing this on mobile.
Get a laptop.
Fuck you.
No thanks.
I'll get a laptop when you give me the money for it.
Are you telling me you don't have $100?
Not expendable money, no.
Oh, that's fair. But Hoarder
Rent
has
is
a job.
coming up.
But now we wait as Tatabi considers making very poor life decisions.
consider.
I'm sorry. Did I not rolled my Arcana yet?
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Let me fix that.
You have no
Yeah.
idea if it's specific to the ethereal plane or not.
All right. All right. Let me go something that's more into my realm. Is this seem like this? Does this spider seem more spidery or more magical spider? Specifically, when it comes to its vision and how it detects movement. Like, is its vision other shit?
Give me a nature check. We'll see what you know.
Nature. All right. Well, I am proficient in that at least.
This does not look like a normal natural spider. You can see that it does glow the same kind of blue that the mushrooms do, and the fact that it's looking right at you might give it away.
All right. Well, I'm actually going to I'm going to mutter to my sisters to keep trying to hack at the webs at Sally's feet, and I'm going to command Nicholas to do the same while she points
Nicholas
her
is there?
hammer. What?
Where's Nicholas at? On the horse?
Yeah, Nicholas is with us.
All four of us are on the horse.
Fuck yeah!
No, I pushed Nicholas a long time ago.
No, no, no. Nicholas is a beast. He's very skinny. He's a skeleton. He can fit. He's very skinny. But yeah, she's actually going to point her hammer at the spider and attempt to intimidate it because she's while Sally may be stuck, the three things on Sally are not, and maybe it's not about that life.
Go ahead and give me an intimidation check. We'll see how this goes.
I have a solid -1 in intimidation. Let's do this shit.
Wow.
I'm so intimidating.
You can almost hear Haru growling, even though it does nothing.
Oh, I'm shaking.
Shaking in my boots.
But it is getting closer at this point.
Can I use? Would I know? Can I? Would I know that spiders don't like the smell of citrus?
Give me a nature check.
Give me a Google check.
It didn't say Google. That is a different check entirely.
When we're in a futuristic campaign, give me a Google check.
You know what's sad is that could be a thing. I mean, you know that regular ones aren't. Whether or not this thing is or is not is entirely a different story.
Okay, I'm still gonna try. I am going to be using. Hold on, wait. Let me read this. It smell of soul, right? With minor illusion. I'm trying to read.
Well, let me take a look. I don't think you can do a spell or a scent with it, but
Okay, so I'm gonna use major illusion. I mean major image,
all right.
and I'm gonna make the area around us smell of citrus.
All right.
Sona, are you helping Nicholas chop down the things keeping Sally stuck?
Well, you know,
I love this. Let me just read this. All right. So Musa, you cast your spell. It like cocks its head slightly, but it keeps moving forward.
I'm gonna Horo and start walking away.
What are you walking away? You're on a horse.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off the horse.
All right. So.
Sister, why? Small brain move. Tiny brain move.
So, as Smoothie goes to step off, Sona would shoot at it with a bow, piercing its thick hide as it recoils a little bit. And then it gets lower to the ground and starts scuttling faster towards you guys.
Oh shit.
Alright, okay. Is there areas where the web isn't thick? Like I can like walk through?
I mean, Sally is currently stuck in what seemed like regular bush. And as you think about that, Misa steps onto that ground as well. She's now also stuck in web and bush.
Yeah, small brain move. Jesus. Alright. How is Nicholas doing with chopping off the stuff?
He's got a second leg free. You still got the back to it, and now you have your sister to deal with.
Oh, great. I'm gonna grab onto her and I'm gonna test. I'm gonna have Sally go from the ethereal plane to the material plane.
Alright. So you guys would all reappear on the material plane. The spider is still there, still coming towards you.
Mother, that's insane! Oh, this is getting scary. Horror do something. Yes, horror do something. Sona, keep pissing it off. I'm gonna try to free Sally. I'm gonna fuck this thing up once it gets close though.
Man, this is crazy.
Bodak, you're sitting at the bar just like, this is nice.
Sipping some hot cider.
Mm-hmm.
This.
I mean,
National
breakfast
Award.
beside him. It's so peaceful and quiet.
I know it's honestly crazy.
So Soda, you would be able to shoot it again. This time it does pierce a little bit deeper, as it's now within about 100 feet of you. It is going to attempt to shoot your bow with a web. It misses, but it comes damn close as you see the webbing that it shoots to come within about 3 feet of your face.
Guys, can you work faster?
Can I use dimensional door to appear on top of the head of the spider and just like dig in with my rapier on its head?
You can definitely dimension door. We'll see what it does after that.
Sister, why? Sister, why? You just the dimension door back on the Sally!
So
Alright, looks like we're murdering a spider today, folks.
So you are able to dimension door on top of the spider, but that is your action to do so.
So now you're just on top of a spider. How is Sally's legs doing?
You would get the other two free, since it would be two of you working on it.
Alright, so here's what's gonna happen. My turn happens the same as Sally's turn. Seeing my sister do this, seeing my sister is in a stupid position, I'm gonna will Sally to, dash her way over to the spider, and I am how large is the spider? Is this a large size creature?
Oh, it's massive.
Oh, it's massive, okay. And, okay, alright, here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to, okay, so that's 100 feet, which means she would still have 80 feet left of movement. I'm going to use my action to snatch up Musa from on top of its head, and then Sally's going to use the remainder of her 80 feet of movement to just go up.
Alright, it's going to make an attack of opportunity against you guys.
That's fine.
Punch it in the eye.
Punch it in the eye, fuck you.
Use my rapier. How there.
I'm not fighting a giant demon spider.
Musa, what's your AC?
13.
So as you snatch her up, the head whips around. The fag's gone. One of them stabs into Muse's leg as you guys get away. Sona, go ahead and give me an attack roll. See if you punch this thing in the eye.
How much HP did
We'll get to that here in just a minute.
Oh, because I'm going to use my reaction to do the thing where I reduce the damage
All right.
of it.
Yeah, we'll get to that here in just a second.
Okay.
What
Well,
do
I
roll to
rolled
hit it?
nearly max, so.
Just give me a straight attack roll, like D20, and we'll go from there. Yeah, you'll be able to punch in the eye. It does recoil, which pulls out the fang from Muse's leg.
So my 12 resist does nothing.
Well, I mean, she doesn't feel any pain.
So it still went in, it just went in very shallowly.
Yeah.
Lovely.
But you are able to get up and out of its range now.
Alright. Well, fuck me. I'm gonna cast Detect Poison on my sister.
Alright. Give me 1 second.
You know, the funniest part about this is, I'm pretty sure Vodak said this shit's full of deadly things that should be not be fucked with.
You would assume.
Why you said that, thinking it would have the effect that it's supposed to.
And then you proceed to not only leave without half your party, but only leave.
Sally can only fit with 3 people.
What do you mean 3? We fit 4.
Yeah, Nicholas.
Nicholas doesn't count.
He's a
Huh.
person. Oh, I forget you think of him as a
Convenience.
slave. My bad.
He's literally an extension of my will. He has no thoughts of his own.
A slave.
I guess you can call him a slave.
Alright, there you go. There's your answer to that. So what would the rest of the party like to do?
You know what? Vodak's just gonna take this day to himself. He's gonna relax, have himself some drinks. You
Alright.
know,
Rowan's gonna look for a shop to see if she can buy some trinkets.
Alright, give me an investigation.
Could I have an advantage because I've done this so many times?
You're not sure, why not?
Nice. Always worth asking. The worst answer will be no.
You do find a shop that is selling like small ruins on plates, like a square plate with a ruin on each of them. That's all you can gather as you peer in.
I would go in.
It is staffed by a male human who looks to you and goes, how can I help you today?
I was looking to add some items to my collection.
Oh, and what collection is this?
Well, I like to find interesting and unique little trinkets. It makes traveling worthwhile.
That's fair. Anything in particular, or is this a wide open collection?
It's a wide open collection. The more unique something is, the more likely I want it. But, say, something that would only be found in High Guard. Or something that represents something that can only be found in High Guard.
He has to sit there and think a minute, but he strokes his chin a bit. I might have something for you. I wouldn't have considered it for sale, but I mean, we can always discuss that. Give me 1 second.
Of course.
It takes him a little bit. He would come back with a it's a glass jar, and inside of it is it looks to be like a fusion between plant material and like uh, humanoid flesh. Like, but it's like halfway in between. But they look to be like bonded like together completely. It is
How did you
suspended in
come
a
across
liquid.
this?
It's something one of them old druids had. Said they didn't have a use for it anymore, and offered it to me. It's about 20 years ago or so.
Hmm. I would like to use detect magic to see if I can detect anything from it.
All right. Uh, you would detect the faintest traces of necromancy still lingering, namely on the plant side.
Hmm. How much would you like for this?
Hmm. How does 5 gold sound?
That sounds good for me.
Deal. We'll slide it
I'll
over
hand him the
closer to you.
gold. And I'll hand him the gold.
Alright, you would take it and pocket it. Was there anything else I could help you with?
Do you have anything of the ship theme?
Ship themed.
Like anchors, a little ship in a bottle, anything like that?
He thinks again. I don't think I do. Not too many ship stuff gets up this way. You know, being in the mountains and all.
Oh, I understand. I was just thinking maybe that you might have had something like carved out of the rock since we're up in the mountains.
Unfortunately, I don't.
I guess this will be all I'll get then. Thank you, my good sir.
Indeed, you have a wonderful day.
And I'll just head back to the inn.
All right. So, Horu, Musa, and Sona.
All right.
Horu,
Sorry.
I was gonna
Yes.
say, what are you gonna do?
Horu is going to mutter as she flies around looking for a different, seeing if there's any area not thickly covered by foliage as she turns to Musa. All right, so here's the deal, right? Spider bit you, and you've got some magical poison in you. From what I can tell, it's not the worst poison in the world, but here's what we're gonna do. Um, Nicholas is gonna hold on to you, so that way, in case the poison is paralytic, you don't just fall. And if I notice you start getting sick, I'm gonna start healing you, and just to make sure that you're fine. But from what I can tell, it's not that strong, so you should be okay.
Yeah, I feel fine.
Okay, good, good. Just don't teleport on the backs of spiders, sister.
What? Who's trying to protect us?
Yes, sister, you are a good, magical, powerful woman. But please leave the trying to bust the skull open of a spider to me.
All
She's
right.
gonna stick her tongue out at you. She's gonna bite horror.
uh, hey Musa.
Yeah,
You feel some sucking on your leg.
I feel sucking up. I look at my leg.
Your sister is trying to suck out the poison.
Oh my god. Sona, it's a magical poison.
Take it off of her. Like, oh.
Y'all are crackheads.
No.
I'm gonna look for an opening in the foliage.
I
Sure.
feel fine. Let go.
Come here, perception.
Does it work? Is what I want to know.
I mean, we'll see. Uh, so no, unfortunately, you're not able to suck the the poison out. Or you do spot an opening patch, probably a good half a mile to a mile away.
Or we'll start making that trip. Or making sure that my sister isn't looking like she's about to get woozy or pass out.
Sure,
I'm fine.
give me a medicine check.
Okay, the skeleton can help with that, right? Yeah, skeleton can.
Sure.
Skeleton's a beast.
She looks fine for now.
Okay, this is fine. This is very low acting poison.
I told you I feel fine.
That shouldn't be that big of an issue. Just get in, poke some holes in it, fill up these vials, get out. And with each of you here, I can poke multiple holes. We can collect multiple vials at the same time. We should be able to get this done easy peasy.
I'm not dying. No, Corey, you made Sona cry.
I did what?
You made her cry. She's crying.
So, Sona, what's going on?
I told you. She thinks she's gonna die, and now she thinks I'm gonna die, and she knows that you told me that you were gonna die.
Okay, no one's going to die here, sweet sister.
Man, this Bard's hilarious.
One moment, please. Been done.
There it is, Sona. I'm gonna pat her head.
Let's just go down there. Let's get the juice. Go back. Get this over.
So, so are you? So you're going down in there, right?
Yes, I'm going down in there, and
Alright.
I'm gonna look out for any dense foliage.
All right. So as you go down deeper in the mushroom forest, you do feel that you're having to breathe harder, even with the masks on. Uh, it's very noticeable, like immediately, as as you go down. Looking back the way you had come, you do see that it starts to get very thick with spider webs.
Oh no, magically changing forest. Uh, okay, alright, this is fine. We're good at figuring our way out through these things. Is there any sign of the big red juice sack?
You cannot see it through here, though. It's hard to tell if that's just because of the coverage or if it's actually there anymore.
I'm going to go in the last direction that I saw the big red juice sack.
All right, towards the spider webs.
I kind of have to, yes. So I'm gonna attempt to avoid any spider webs.
All right, give me a survival check.
All right, Chad Callis.
All right, you do fairly well as you should go quite a bit slower, but you are able to weave your way between the webs as you start to faintly see the red glow again.
Okay, good. Good. Keep going. I would tell my sisters to be on guard. And ask for my very musically talented sister to help me out if the time arises.
What?
Musically talented. You know when you do your thing where you like sing a pretty tune and then all of a sudden like get super inspired and all of a sudden we can like do things we couldn't do before?
This doesn't feel like a very inspiring situation. I don't feel the inspiration.
Alright. Well, I hope near-death experiences are very inspiring to you. I go towards the glow.
Alright.
Musa starts playing a very, very sad tune.
Alright. Misa, you should check your DMs, by the way.
Ugh.
Alright.
Sona, sweetie, it's okay. This is going to be fine. It's just, we're almost there. The glowing is there. We just have to poke some holes in it, get some juice, and then we're out of it.
Alright. So,
Oh shit.
you guys can keep going farther in.
Horror.
Yes, sister?
I can't feel my leg.
So, alright. Just take some breaths. We're almost there. We're gonna get out of this real soon. Just, Nicholas, just hold on to her, alright? Nicholas would nod and give you a reassuring pat on the shoulder as his strong skeleton arms hold you in place.
The Tatabe lost both of his legs. I can live with that one.
No, sister. She's not dying, Sona. She's fine. It was a low-level magical potion. Poison, I mean. Not potion, but it'll be fine. Let's just get the juice. Sona, okay, Musa, oh, goodness.
So, as you keep going, you would eventually come to a clearing that has probably what you're looking for.
Is it a giant red? Yeah, that would do it. Alright, see? There's the sack juice. Okay, here's what's gonna happen. Nicholas is holding... Yes.
I'm gonna go drink it.
No, don't drink the juice! Don't drink the juice! Do not drink that juice!
I'm gonna pop towards the juice.
No, Nicholas is going to stop your ass!
Oh
The red thing with my gun.
Please stop. Stop it.
Shoot it.
Oh my
no.
god, this is something.
Alright, one pokes, the other shoots the sack. The horror with her quick thinking is like, you know what, fuck this. She's gonna give Nicholas one vial, she's gonna take another, and with the hole that my sisters have poked, is gonna start collecting the juice.
I'm gonna drink the juice.
No, I'm not gonna let you drink the juice. With my other arm, I'm gonna grab your head and yank away.
Okay.
Nope. You're gonna have to roll an athletics against that, buddy.
I wanna roll athletic.
Go for it.
I'm gonna be rolling at disadvantage since I'm only using one arm, but again, I'm also very fucking strong. So.
Yeah, I'm gonna drink from Sona's hand.
No, because I'm gonna be holding your head away from this bullshit. Alright, horrors are no, it's not gonna cure you for shit. I meant it in the way that we'll get out of here.
You lied to me?
It's acidic. Don't fucking drink it.
You told me it was gonna cure me.
It cure you in the sense that we're getting the fuck out of here, you idiots. God damns me, why did I have to get these two as my sisters?
So, Horror, you really kind of have to pick and choose here, because you're trying to hold Muse's head away from the original drink, but someone is trying to give her some to drink from her hands, which is in a different spot from where you're collecting.
Here's what I'm picking and choosing here. I'm gonna have Nicholas just abandon the whole collecting the thing, and he's just gonna tackle fucking Sona.
Alright, I guess contested.
Get him, Nicholas!
Wait, she dropped it.
Alright.
Wait, she dropped it?
She
Okay,
did
we're
drop
fine.
it.
Okay, drop it once it said didn't get it. Okay, fine, fine. Nicholas is gonna keep on collecting, and so is Haru. How long does it take for these stupid fucking files? You're not gonna die. Well, you are gonna die if you keep on doing stupid stuff like that, but you're not gonna die as long as you just
I'm
stop.
trying to help you, bully.
Just trying to help. You're suicidal.
You're suicidal. You Sona.
It's like watching the Three Stooges.
Yeah, a little bit.
My two sisters. Please stop. We're almost done.
I'm gonna squeeze Sona's hand and cry too. I don't want to die.
Why did I bring you two along?
So it does take a minute, but you do eventually get your containers filled.
Okay, I have two full ass vials. Fuck the other two vials. Fuck them. She's gonna scoop her sister. She's gonna make sure those things are heavily corked. Put it in their bag. Scoop her sisters. Put them on Sally. Hop on Sally. Tell Nicholas to get his ass on here, and I'm gonna find a way out of this hellhole.
All right.
I need to roll another survival.
Yeah.
I hate Roll20 mobile. Oh, it's so AIDS. All right, come on. Moment, I need to. There we go.
It's gonna work.
Sister, it's fine. We're almost out. I'll get us out of here. You two are really
You said
not
this to the right
helping.
person, Ninja?
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
You two are really not helping with the crying and the screaming. You're making me so anxious.
I let go of Sona's hand. Look at me.
You're not contagious.
Itchy. My hands are itchy.
Just listen. Just hold on to Nicholas. We're not dying. I know how to get out of here. We'll be fine.
Sona's hands are itching. I want to kill Sona.
You're not gonna die. You're okay. It's all in your heads. Calm down. We're almost out of this. I think it's the whatever thing it's called where you think so hard that something bad is happening and it's happening. Fine.
So you are able to get back out up to the layer above the forest, successfully.
All right, and can I get out of this hellhole yet?
I mean, you still got a ways to go before you're back at the village.
Until you die, you can get
Okay,
the
but we're
hellhole
out,
in
right?
your system.
We're out.
Yeah.
All right, Sally's gonna fucking yell as Horu just groans and puts her face in her fiery mane and go, see, we're fine. We made it out. We're gonna make it back. We're gonna get you all an antidote, and everything will be okay. We're not dying. It's okay. What is it, Sona? What about your skin? Your skin isn't dissolving, sister. You're freaking out. I am going by the gods. Kilosh, if you hear me, this shit better be worth it because it's destroying my sanity.
Kilosh is not real.
Don't say that about Kilosh. Alright, is Sona actually melting?
Do you want to check her hands, or do you want to focus on what's ahead?
Sally has an intelligence of 10. She'll be smart enough to drive herself for a moment as she goes and looks at Sona.
I would like to remind you that your party members also have an intelligence of 10.
Yes. So Sona, but the thing is though, Sally is smarter. She's a smart intelligence tech.
You wanna know what's funny?
What?
Kodak has an intelligence 13.
Fuck yeah. You are more intelligent than the Nage Alex. Good job.
So you're gonna look at Sona's hands.
Yes.
Uh, there's definitely the top layer of skin that's starting to just melt away.
Okay. Horu is going to sigh. She's gonna cast Cure Wounds and just go, listen, Sona, the juice was acidic. I told you so. You cupped it in your hands. Your hands are melting a little bit. It's fine. I'll heal that up. It'll be okay. You're not dying. It's just gonna hurt a little bit, sister. What? Your hands aren't melting. Or is she burning too?
You look over to her hands. Her hands are also now beginning to melt.
I cast Cure Wounds. I'm gonna cast 2 fucking Cure Wounds. One for each of my sisters.
All right, roll the health. We'll see how much this cures
Alright.
this.
My fucking sisters, dude.
You said it was gonna cure me.
One second, I need to. I'm on mobile. This shit sucks.
Oh Lord.
Come on, come on, come on. This bullshit ass app. There we go. Uh-huh.
Yeah, there you go.
Alright, the first one is for Sona, the second one is for Musa.
Musa, yours would fully stop burning. Sona, yours would mostly go away, like just to the point where your hands are just still itchy.
Okay, see? Everything is fine. I fixed everything. We're out of the deep end. We're just gonna fly home into the sunset. Everything will be fine. Please. Just no more. I yield to this mental pain. This is painful. This is painful. This is the most painful experience of my life.
I don't know about that.
Back.
I can't feel my leg.
We're almost back. You're fine. We'll get you a cleric.
If only there were a cleric.
We have a cleric at home.
The cleric at home, man. This tea is nice.
Sona, she's gonna be able to walk again. It's fine. It's not going to reach your heart. How much farther away are we?
You're about 10 minutes away.
No.
Till that before I really felt.
Oh! Minute, Sona. So you do admit to taking away his legs. Oh my fucking god. I am so pissed off. Please, by the gods, let me get out of this.
Oh
I
my
don't care.
God.
I don't care if lightning strikes me in this moment. I just want to be out of this.
You would get back to the village, though.
Alright, good. The first thing I'm gonna do is look for a cleric. And by cleric, I mean look for a Rowan.
Well, I mean, you can guess where she probably is.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for her. Where's Rowan?
I mean, you go to the tavern. Rowan, I presume you're still in the tavern helping Tatabi do whatever fucked up shit he was doing?
I was just waiting for a return, because I was going to give Tatabi the plant thing.
Alright. Well, Horu kicks down the door with her sisters in
But
hand
Tatabi
and
though,
go,
so I'll do it later.
and go, Rowan, hey, fuck!
What happened?
Okay, one got bit by a spider, the other one is acidic. Just heal this one. She plops Musa in front of Rowan.
But I'm gonna die.
What did you say happened to her?
Like I said, Musa got hit by a spider. Sona's melting.
No. You take them the fuck out of here. You do not.
What?
No, out,
What?
out.
Excuse me? What do you mean, ouch? She just got bit by a spider.
I said out.
What are we
Food
doing?
establishment. Just tell her you're outside. I'll heal her.
Okay, fine. Jesus Christ, just.
You would see that at the mention of this, there are three other people in here who have turned and have since grabbed weapons, very anxiously.
By the gods, all of you, calm down.
Out of the village. They can't know
Out
we're
of the-
here. Out of the village.
What do you mean? Who can heal this?
I don't
can't.
care.
That's.
Get outside and we'll heal it
You
then.
hear your Vodak say, yeah, actually, I think I do want that teleport. Can you do that now?
All right, Nicholas, just calm the patrons. She storms out with Rowan and her sisters. She hops on her horse and leaves Nicholas there to calm the patrons.
He like he's like gestures to this. If anyone's looking, Vodak's talking to this person. He's like, yeah, can you actually teleport all of us now? He gestures to this group of points to everyone that's with him.
No.
Give me 1 second to see how long this spell takes. It'll be just a minute, but I can definitely get that done.
Yeah, I'm walking with a group of psychos, and it makes this incredibly hard to stay anywhere. Oh lord. He's like rubbing his forehead.
You know what actually I'm gonna do? First of all, I'm gonna go to the lady in the burnt church.
Are we just forgetting about the fact that someone's being healed now?
Well, yeah, you're with us, and I'm gonna take all of us to the lady of the burnt church.
Hey, Horu, come here. I want to suddenly kiss you. Come here.
No, Horu's gone. Horu skedaddled.
Oh my god!
Horu, Rowan, and Sona are going to the lady in the burnt church.
You're leaving me?
No, all of you.
Hey, he whistles at sort of.
No, they're flying on a 180 speed horse. They're gone.
Well, I guess they're not coming with us to pray more. Oh well.
Die.
We're gonna have to do this shit. You're gonna lose your cleric. So you better wait on that spell.
I thought the whole reason I couldn't go before was because only 3 people could be on the horse.
Well, I'm not in the ethereal plane. We're just on the horse.
I
So you
have
left
no
without
idea.
me.
I have no idea how you're gonna
Took
fit
all.
4 people on a damn horse.
Easy, because I'm carrying one of them.
You're almost a one size large.
I mean, the horse can already carry Horu, Musa, and Sona normally. It's a tight squeeze, but they can fit. Horu is carrying Musa, so that makes room for Rowan.
How does that make room?
How does that make room? Easy, because she's taking up the space that both of them would have taken.
That's not quite how that works.
Okay, I have a question for you.
Yeah?
If you have 4 people in a 3-seat car, can't one of those people sit on another person's lap?
Yes, but that still takes up the space.
Yes, it does, but it allows them to fit in that 3-seat car, doesn't it?
Except you're talking about a 2-seat car that's squeezing 3 people in.
Yes, but we've already done that before, right? We've already been doing that.
But now you're trying to squeeze a 4th person in.
I'm leaving Sona. Sona's fine.
No! So just like what she was the poor person.
Vodak walks over to Soda Hay.
No, I'm not letting go of Sona.
I am in a state of awe, shock,
You're gonna
and
leave me here to
denial.
die? Are you serious?
And she's your sister.
I'm dying. I'm gonna die.
Vodak picks up Sona Hay.
I
You're not
never
gonna
dropped
die.
her.
You wanna know
Look at my
why?
hands. I'm dying.
Vodak uses lay on hands. It heals. It's
Hey.
gonna be okay.
You are able to heal her her hands as the skin starts to reform and the sensation goes away, Sona.
It's going to be
Oh.
okay. You want to know why?
Okay.
Sona, we're going to Framework right now.
No!
Okay.
I am taking my sister to the fucking. Okay, the four of them bolt off. Well, the three of them now, technically. There. And now we're going to the lady in the burnt fucking church. Can I do that now?
Sure.
Alright, I'm carrying my sister and telling Rowan to hurry the fuck up and heal her. She's going to bang on the doors.
Just tell me, am I gonna die?
Okay, I need to know, like, is she poisoned?
She
Does
got
she
bit
have
by a giant magical poisonous spider, yes.
She's gonna show her the spot.
Uh, do you want to look at the spot?
Yeah.
So you can see like the puncture wound and like spider webbing out from there is like blue veins that have small blue mushrooms that are starting to form.
Can I do a medicine check to see if lesser restoration would heal that?
Sure.
I did not know I was still on that, sorry.
So good. Let me take a look at the spiel.
I can toss them in the chat for you.
It's all good, I have it.
How dare you?
How dare you? How dare you?
I will send something for you.
Oh, Koru? We might want to
what
stop
is-
a moment. We're kind of spreading it everywhere. This is going to affect other people.
We're already at the door, right?
Yeah.
Well, she, like I said, she's knocking heavily as she looks at Rowan. What do you mean spreading what's going on?
There's spores that are coming off of it.
No,
She got infected.
Can you fix this shit, please?
Oh, Vodak is just it's like trying to do crowd control and like grab anybody who looks infected and get them out of town. Like he's doing everything in his power as of this moment to like, cause he's already kind of gathered what's going on. He's seen this shit before because it's been in Framework, I assume, correct?
Give me a history check.
I'm going to class Lester Restoration.
We watch as Horu kills an entire town.
Alright, I need to send something to Vodak real quick.
You know, you think the mentioning of if you get bit by a giant spider, it's gonna spread spores to kill the whole town.
Don't go in the forest.
You think the lizard person might have given a little bit more information about that?
What did Vodak say? Don't go in the forest. What did we do? We went in the forest.
Wait, that means none of us can go to Framework because you were in contact with the sister. If you go to Framework, you might spread an entire plague onto it.
Who says he's going directly in Framework?
Even getting near it. Great, now we have this game being a fucking contagion apocalypse shit going on.
No, you're making a lot of assumptions. Vodak's seen this before and probably dealt with it at a period of time.
This is some shit going on here.
Shit.
Low level poison my ass.
Well, I mean, most people decide if it's a high level poison if it kills you and how quickly it kills you. So if it's slowly, yeah.
Slowly. Come on, lady in the burnt fucking church. I need your help. Open up the door.
Bang, bang, bang. Do you want me to yell? I'm good at
Yes.
yelling. Okay, Rowan will start yelling, "Open up! Sanctuary!"
I'm
Bodak
gonna
is going
die.
to put. Is there any mushrooms on Sona?
No.
Okay. Sona, I need you to go let the guard know what's going on. I'm going to the church. Okay?
Everyone's dying. Got it.
No, not everyone's dying. Everyone's going to die. I'm going to the
Oh,
church.
okay,
I'm
everyone's
going
going
to
to
beat
die.
the shit out of your sister. Not the sick one. The one who brought her in town.
Okay.
Keep an eye out for a giant that mushroom that can easily tear down these walls and kill everybody in here. If you see that,
Uh,
run.
A giant mushroom. Everyone's gonna die. Okay, got it.
Yeah, make sure the guards know. I'm going to the fucking church.
I'm
That's not
gonna
even.
do what Vodak
That,
tells me.
Alright.
Bodak is fucking moving to the church. He's taking out his sword, his shield's out, putting on his helmet. He's fucking pissed.
So let's just think of the logistics here. So the the doors would fling open. She looks at you. What? What do you want? Didn't I give you a quest or something?
Take your magical red juice. She's gonna shove both the vials in this lady's hands. And now help cure my sister. She got bit by a giant spider. There's mushrooms growing out of her leg, and no one told me shit about anything.
And you
To be fair,
fucking brought her back?
What do you mean? I went to the fucking store. I asked the legend, hey, is there anything I should be wary of in there? He's just like, oh no, you should just be careful where you go. He didn't tell me about those stupid giant spiders with stupid poison that'll give you stupid mushroom infections. You people suck! You people suck at giving advice and information!
How close is Bodak to a horror?
At this point, you would be probably about 200 or so feet away.
You see Rowan like rubbing her neck while Horu is just freaking the fuck out.
Rowan?
Get her the fuck out of town. Get the fuck out of town. Do not keep her in this damn town. You cleric, don't touch her. Don't you fucking touch her.
Rowan?
I've already
I
hit
don't
her.
want to die.
On another note, hey, Rowan, go find Sona. He describes the lady he was speaking to. Find her and be ready to fucking teleport.
Can someone please listen to the cleric? I've already used lesser restoration on her.
Oh, I did not see that.
Alright, that's cool. There are bigger problems.
Fuck.
There are much larger problems right now.
You guys are idiots.
Hey, I'm trying to have a conversation here.
I hear you. Okay.
Okay?
All right.
I'm not talking
Go
to
ahead.
you. I'm talking to Rowan, who's in a different area than you.
No, they're
No,
together.
we're at the same area.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. But go find the lady we're going to teleport to. You. Hey, you. Can I see your sister real quick?
She's gonna step aside and yeah.
He picks up the sister. Go with Rowan. Go to the lady who's going to teleport you. I'm leaving town. He
I
takes-
can't walk.
Hey, you're going to be fine. You're
But,
not
like,
sick. You're not dying.
I can't
How
walk.
heavy is Musa?
My legs don't work.
She's actually fairly light, all things considered.
I'm going to fix that problem. Come with me.
I'll carry her.
I can't
No.
move.
You will go where I fucking said. Go find the lady I described. Go find Sona. She's going to teleport you to Freymore. Go. He's
So you're
taking
telling me
Musa
to
and
leave
he's
behind-
moving.
What are you telling us to do?
He is tired. I'm tired of nobody listening to me. Okay? Do what I say. You'll live.
I
Can't. If you tell
I'm
me
not talking
why.
to you. I'm carrying you. Because there's a giant coming to this fucking town.
Okay,
Now move.
see? So easy.
Jesus
By the way,
God.
where am I supposed to find Sona?
I will stab both of you.
You didn't tell me
Don't-
where to find her.
Not you. You're fine. I'm talking about Horu giving you this fucking lip. Anyway,
Okay.
Sona's back at the tavern. She's also
Okay.
looking for guard. So if you don't see her at the guard, if you don't see her at the tavern, go to the guard. You fucking
Yeah.
lose.
Do you want me to get the horses?
Sure, whatever.
Okay, I'll go get the horses and then go to the tavern.
Hey,
Takes
Vodak.
Musa
All right.
Actually, I'll go to the tavern and then get the horses because I don't know how to handle
Bodak
horses.
takes Musa outside.
Vodak,
It's not
give me an
fun.
investigation check.
Alright. Fucking crowd control, because everyone freaks out over little shit. Everyone panics, causes more problems. I need people to do things.
Alright. I will send another your way.
Alright. He's moving Musa outside.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the direction of the mushroom forest, as much as he loathes that.
Horu is gonna follow on top of Sally. Does Horu have any mushrooms on her right now?
Give me an investigation check.
Sure.
Guys, I need to get off here. I'm starting to doze off.
Yeah, no problem.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Night, y'all.
Night.
Night.
Night. Horu. Once he gets
Yes.
outside of town, takes off the stone, gives her the stone. I need you to do what I fucking said.
What is
Go to
this stone?
Framework, take this stone, take this tablet. He's like handing her the 6-foot tall tablet. Take the tablet, take it to Framework. If I'm not back, assume that I'm dead. There's no winning
Bodak.
against this thing. I'm trying to cure this. I'm trying to fix the problem.
Bodak.
What?
You're dealing with my sister right now.
I know, I'm trying to guarantee her life. I said if I don't come back, she most likely will.
Well,
More
good, because I'm gonna make sure
likely.
you both get back here. I'm
No,
not going
you'll
back,
fucking-
Bodak.
Alright,
Bodak,
then you take her back.
Bodak. Here's what's gonna happen here, honey. Okay?
Alright, he
You can
drops her-
try.
I'm muting her real quick, because I'm not trying to yell over this person. I'm not trying to yell over Horu. Okay, as I was trying to say, Bodak is immediately going to set down Musa, take the stone, and leave. He's leaving Horu and Musa. He's not arguing with them, he's not talking to them, he's leaving.
Leaving where?
He leaves her outside of the town, goes into the town, and says, is the teleport ready?
She would have it ready.
Alright, he wants to teleport with, Sona, Tatabi, and, well,
Alright. So, Horu, what are you going to do?
Alright, I'm gonna get on my knee and start to pray.
Alright. Musa, as Vodak is carrying you out of town, you do feel you're regaining the sensation back in your legs. As
I think
he,
he left me.
yeah, as he turns to leave, you are starting to get back pretty much all of the sensation as you see the mushrooms slowly falling off onto the ground. You can now feel your legs again, and you are no longer coughing.
Well, in that case, we can just go if she's cured.
Alright. You're gonna go find Vodak again?
Yeah.
Alright. You'd find him talking to a lady who is prepping a spell.
Alright, she's fine. Mushrooms fell off. Let's go.
you're no longer with this party.
Excuse me?
When we get to Fraymore, I'm no longer associating with you. I'm tired of telling all of you shit and immediately ignoring me.
The
I'm
hell
not
do you mean
associate.
by
You're
that?
on your own when we enter Fraymore.
The hell do you mean by that?
I meant what I meant.
Meant what you meant? What the fuck do you mean?
You fucking panic over little shit. I'm tired of it. You don't know how to
Panicking-
fucking act. You're not a fucking adventurer. You're a farmer.
Panicking.
Go back to farming.
Panicking over little shit. The entire town is panicking, you stupid shit. And you're telling me, saying that I'm the problem when everyone else is freaking out towards me. Are you fucking thick in the head?
Like I said, actually, no. Leave the sisters together. They're better off here.
No, this is mine. She's gonna try to yank the tablet from his hands.
And what are you gonna do, Vodak? Alright. It's gonna be contested then.
Fair enough. I have a skeleton.
Excuse me. It is a stalemate.
Oh wow, okay.
Actually, let me just double check that. That hasn't gone up 1 second. Excuse me.
Jesus, are you okay?
Something went down the wrong pipe.
Oh, fair enough.
Oh, great Wikidot. Show me the answers. I need to check. Actually, Vodek would keep hold of the tablet because of his aura.
Because of what? Oh yeah, he does have an aura, doesn't he?
Yep. I needed to check what the modifier was and if that was already on the rolls or not.
So he's a very strong man.
He is a very strong man when he wants to be. But he maintains hold on it.
Sister, help me.
I give you Bardic Inspiration.
Oh, well, that'll do.
I mean, it's a bit late for that.
Do they do the teleport? Because I told them to leave so that I could with the sisters.
Why are you leaving us?
1 second.
I'm tired of arguing with the three of you. I'm tired of saying anything and you all immediately going against me. You're no longer on the team. I'm fucking done with you. I'm tired of trying to do things for y'all. And then immediately, you fucking punch me in the face. Not literally.
You did exactly what you told me to do.
Metaphorically. No. It's not just you. I'm leaving. I'm finishing out what I'm doing.
I mean, if you want the wizard to only take you, Rowan and Tatabi, you can order that done. Is that going to be what you're going to do, Vodek?
He's thinking. He's very angry, but thinking.
And Hori's just gonna let go of the tablet, and she's just gonna walk away. She's gonna sit down, and she's gonna, like, shrug and just go, fine. You know, all of you are shit. Your species, your kind have been nothing but shit to mine. I
You know what,
respond
yeah,
just like
teleport without
everyone
right now.
else.
And just like that, they're gone. That's going to be where we're going to end tonight's session.
Vodek has done nothing this entire time but tried to help Boru, Sona, and Musa. And
I think you-
immediately, every time he does, you say he's shit. You call him shit, you treat him like shit. He's done with you. Like that, he's tired of trying
But
to do things.
Horu hasn't done any of that, though.
No,
Horu is
you
freaking
have,
out.
multiple times. With the
Okay,
fire
tell me
giant,
times where I have. Okay,
Fire
the fire
giant?
giant, you're dissing Horu for defending herself and her people. You're being an
Yeah.
asshole for blatant racism.
For
Yes.
thousands of there was a long span of time where they fucked them. Of course they're going to be angry and hold hatred. No
Yes,
shit,
and-
Sherlock.
Yeah, and she's a 20-year-old Nagaos who's done nothing but have people discriminate against her entire life, and you expect her to be fine with that.
And we still make fun of the
You are the
fucking
reason.
Germans who literally
You are the reason racism still exists, my good sir.
Bro, we still make fun of the fucking Germans for World War 1 and 2. What the fuck do you mean? That shit's still around. It's
Yeah,
been over
but I'm not.
100
But I'm not
years.
going. But I'm not going around kicking Germans, calling them Nazis for something they didn't do.
Yeah, but the entirety of America still goes around and kicks fucking Muslims.
And I
fucking,
think that's
you know,
shit. And that's
Iraqis.
shit. And that's shit.
Yeah, that doesn't mean it's not there. We don't fucking not look at it. There are people.
Yeah, and that's why it's shit, and you're defending it, and that's
I'm
why
not
Horu
fucking
and the
defending
sisters
it,
are
you
pissed at
dipshit.
it.
You're justifying it.
Yeah, you're saying like, oh look,
I'm not
thousands of
justifying it
years.
either.
Then what are you doing?
I'm trying. Okay.
You see, you don't defend the sisters, you defend them. You don't try to, support the sisters and say that they're innocent. You try to support them and say, oh, they're justified. You're being
defending
the
them.
asshole.
He was not defending them. He was trying to stop conflict. He
Well,
was
you
trying to
stop
stop
it.
a fight.
You're not.
A
They weren't
unnecessary
fighting.
fight.
They weren't fighting. They were discussing. You're
Okay.
the one who made it into a fight.
So, I'm gonna end my stream there.